like his neighbors are doctors, so he went to a couple of them and asked, like, if there was a lake of blood, right? And they were like, that would never happen. It would coagulate and basically become Jello. And he's like, okay, but imagine like dark magic is involved, so it hasn't coagulated.
And it can, yeah.
What would it look like? And I thought it was hilarious that he had to have that conversation with someone.
That is such a...
I love that for him and about him.
Dedicated to authenticity, seemingly does not have social qualms about getting that authenticity.
Yes, we love that. We love both of these things. Speaking of, if you want to come next time, our next session, I think that will be perfect timing.
Okay, great.
Because they're in the thick of it, and Pater's character just went down.
Okay.
So you have to fight your way out of the Lake of Blood? Is that what's going to happen?
It might be, I don't know. We'll see.
Good luck with that.
I'm going to need it.
I will write you on what I'm planning for her entrance to do.
Perfect.
I think it will be phenomenal.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad it worked out that I can still do that.
Yeah! No, I knew the Blood Lake was going to take at least 2, like most big combats take at least 2 sessions, especially if you're not like starting in the combat already. If you're starting like leading up to the combat, it ends up taking 2 sessions. And
I
wasn't gonna let it not take at least a couple sessions after he built that awesome thing. So I was like, you do realize that you have sealed your own doom, like because I'm gonna use this now. Like they're all talking beforehand. They're like, we just leveled up. We can all fly now. We'll just fly over the Lake of Blood. And I'm sitting here as the DM. I'm like, I'm not gonna let that happen. You built this awesome.
No, this is a hard mode campaign. What the fuck are you thinking?
No, not even for that reason. Like, I was like, if we were just coming up to a battle and you did that, great. But you made this awesome terrain that's so sick. You spent weeks on it. Like, you're gonna get stuck in the Blood Lake. I'm not just gonna let you fly over it and we don't use the Blood Lake terrain after you spent weeks making it? I don't think so.
What were they fighting?
A bone swarm?
A bone swarm?
That was one of the things they were fighting.
Oh, okay,
I can't
good.
say the other thing because they haven't figured out what it was.
Okay, that's fair.
But the bone swarm was the thing. As soon as they were flying all up around the Blood Lake, and as soon as one of them flew down within 5 feet of the blood, then the bone swarm attacked, and it is hard. It's really hard.
I did love the meme of Pacer, like me trying to play it cool when the DM does my entire HP bar in a single attack, and I was like, oh no.
That was, I mean, it's funny because it was the look on our faces round 1 of the tornado where we were all like,
we all like barely survived the first round. We're like, oh shit,
9 more of these.
Oh guys, only 9 rounds.
I feel like that's what happened when we ran into the acid rain too the first time.
Oh yeah,
you
just
just
down,
immediately went down the first round, and we're like, oh shit, here we go.
I did love
in Endless Eclipse as well as in Pirates, because I have some players in there that are very like power builders. They are very difficult to hit. So the monsters that I have to, especially for a horror campaign where things are supposed to be scary and difficult, the monsters that I have to throw at them are basically like, they're not going to hit you often because that's how they build their characters. But when they hit you, it's going to be real bad.
It's going to rock your world.
Yeah.
So it's like they've done it to themselves, you know what I mean? Like all their ACs are like 20, and
oh boy,
and it's like, oh, you know, he's constantly like, can't hit me, what you gonna do? And then he gets hit, and he's like, that was my whole health, and I was like, I don't know what you expect.
It's very Dark Souls, yes?
Yes, it's very Dark Souls. Yeah, and that's an over exaggeration.
So is a Blood Lake.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like it.
But also their saving throws. They've got a paladin and a bard of valor.
Are they level 6 already?
Are
they level 6
and they're level 6 already. So like it's hard to hit them with saving throws either.
Yeah, unless you like spread them out or
pick up the
people on the edges.
Like there were a lot of charms around the Blood Lake, and that was just all completely ineffectual, even without their paladin, because they had a Twilight Cleric who could just channel divinity, like, you're immune to charm now, you're immune to charm now, and a Bard of Valor who can cast counter charm. You know, they're just strong. And so the monsters are also strong. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah. I
Also
loved
folks.
I loved Cavender responding with after the bone thing.
The
The
what?
what?
Yeah.
Don't you worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah. I love the memes after every session that y'all play.
And it's just, oh, this is bad.
Because
This is just all
yeah,
bad.
as a therapist, I'm just like we're processing our trauma.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I like the whole. I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but the whole setup for that campaign is that the sun has been swallowed and the world has been plunged into darkness, and now all is darkness and cold. And they have been born into like the third or fourth generation of the world being like this. And with the sun being gone, like the shadow has tainted everything, and all of the regular animals and plants and everything have turned grotesque and terrible, and life is a constant fight for survival. So their group like joined up with the crusade to go try to fight the Shadow Queen in the mountains across on the other side of the land, to try to end the darkness and bring the sun back. So the whole thing is like them fighting through this unknown land that's been corrupted by shadow for centuries. That they don't know what's out there, and it just gets worse as they go. That's the whole setup for the campaign.
Yeah.
Sounds
Have you seen Age of Umbra yet?
No.
That's basically the setup of Age of Umbra too.
Really?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Is
like,
that
It's
sorry,
a,
is that
that's a critical
you
role.
told me about this
Yeah.
once.
well, that's the
Critical
new. Well, it's the new critical role,
Oh.
like for Daggerheart that they just started a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool! No, I totally missed that.
Yeah.
I think it's
I did
going to
not
be a
realize that. Well, I came up with it first.
short series, not
Like
Yeah,
a mini, it's like a
I think
mini
it's-
campaign.
Yeah, I think eight episodes. I think it's
Yeah.
on.
Okay, I
They're on
like
like
it.
five
Series.
so far.
YouTube channel, it looks like.
Let me see. I
think they're
gotta
at
be able to
5.
see fit too.
Maybe 6.
All right.
I'm still watching through some older of the short series, but that's.
I'm trying to get through campaign 2 before they come out with the.
Oh, the wedding.
No, I don't even know about that.
Oh.
I'm trying to get through campaign 2, though I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've heard about it in the wind. No, before they've got like Legends of Vox Machina. They've got,
Oh yes.
They've got the animated version of the campaign coming out. So I'm trying to finish the actual campaign
Yeah.
before that comes out.
I still campaign 2. It's still my
Campaign 2
favorite,
is
yeah.
the best. It's so
This
good.
is what I've heard, and it's the one that I started. I skipped campaign 1. I got into campaign 3 when it was coming out, but I wasn't into that.
What episode are you on, if you know?
60 something.
Okay. Still some good stuff. Lots of good stuff.
Lots of good stuff still to come.
come.
I love it. It's just I gotta
It's
pay
ton-
attention.
yeah,
and
it's
it's
a
a
ton of
lot
time.
of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to.
Having a pandemic helped me.
That's
Yeah.
when I got into it too.
I
Same.
worked overnight shifts for the first like year of the pandemic too, so I was just like watching it all night long to catch up.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so-
Very cool.
Pandemic puzzles.
I was also doing a lot of like I had a once a day then where my job was packing and shipping, so I could literally just like have it up on a shelf
yeah.
Nice.
and just fall into the flow of
Yep.
like packing and shipping and watching it, and that's not what I do anymore.
Though-
When I do require stock, and I
Yeah, I'm familiar because I got promoted, and so
Woo!
I'm like, shit. Now I have all the things that require brain. I can't turn it off, and I
oh,
make.
them thinking jobs. They'll get you.
Yeah, thinkers.
Well, I'm going to get snacks. Do you want
I
to
can
do
get it for you
a?
if you want me to.
I
You don't have to
appreciate it, but I
walk
don't
down
know what I
all the way
want.
down. Oh, okay.
Do you want to do a
I
recap?
thought
for us?
Absolutely.
We go downstairs.
We made it to the storm shelter. That was such good news that I felt like I wanted to start 2 recaps with that.
Yeah.
It was moderately sized, big enough to hold our group, Vayu and the Windermere family and their neighbor Sora, plus all the animals. Priya had met the Windermeres before the storm reached the village as she helped with the evacuation effort, and she was waiting for us above to arrive. We were surprised to learn that Vayu did not know the family at all and said she had just noticed the storm shelter and I guess seen Priya and led us over there, and with great confidence got us into the storm shelter. The Sora, their neighbor, was an older woman I say elderly because she has that attitude of like,
Yeah, crotchety attitude.
yeah, crotchety old lady attitude. She's committed to the crotchety old lady attitude before her time has come. Though Sora was initially suspicious and abrasive, which was not helped by Heath. Well, it was helped later, but
Heath
not.
exacerbates all things.
Yeah.
She's an old bent.
The Windermere's were very welcoming and considerate to us, given the fact that we just showed up in their storm shelter. They were Branwyn and Elsa, the father and mother, and then Hala and Tobin, the children, teenagers. Hala was very excited to speak with Heath when she heard his accent. We learned she dreams of moving to Velton and making fancy cakes in a bakery, and was very curious to know what it was like there. We were not sure how to respond to her. Heath was not encouraging. When asked, the family were not sure how long the storm would last and were surprised by how bad it was. Branwyn said it had been many years since they'd had a bad storm like this one. It had been so long that people in the area had started to think storm shelters weren't necessary anymore. But he seemed to take pride in the fact that he had kept his well stocked. Heath healed Nor.
12 HP.
Yes.
12 HP.
Though he could tell that the magic was working, Nor did not wake up.
Cool.
We were concerned.
Cool. That can't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
I decided to just dedicate a paragraph to Vayu, summarizing everything that we learned. Friendly and suspicious. If I had to sum it up in a single sentence.
And flirtatious.
And flirtatious. Her and Heath. She said that she's from the mountains and has always made a living as a guide there. She said that it's become more difficult to make a living that way because the roads and mountain passes have become increasingly regulated by the wealthy, in particular the Tremontaines. She said that she has experienced a number of disasters in her travels. Specifically, she mentioned acid rain, earthquakes, and ice, unusual ice blocking mountain passes. We noticed that she has strange spiderweb scars on her neck, spiderweb-like scars. She said she got those scars when lightning magic awakened suddenly in her as she was protecting a group that she was guiding. A side note, Priya noticed this, but nobody else did. Priya was aware of sorcerers whose magic awakens suddenly, but noted that usually happens at a younger age, or that they typically have an obvious relative connection from whom the magic comes. Vayu's situation of not having an obvious relative, at least that she admits to, or like not having any magical talent until later in life, Priya observed as unusual. She also said that she's currently traveling, trying to investigate the disasters. Heath and Kazun were pretty open with her about everything that we've discovered in our experiences. Kazun immediately gave our real names.
We did not mention the book.
Oh my gosh!
We did not mention Illyrian to her at all.
The difference of not having Nor there was so monumental. It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was like, Heath was like, so this is exactly what's happening.
You have to understand what a spot it was in for Aoife to be the one that was like, what are we doing?
Too direct. Too direct.
And not apropos of nothing because none of y'all know about it, but I got to take a lot of joy.
You did.
Because I made a campaign with Michelle where she's playing this literally like floral paladin. And
Paladin of Joy.
And that's what she's like, where she's just like, I'm gonna tell this random vampire we just met everything about everything we're doing and who we are. And my character's over there like, oh my god.
Oh,
I got a
the
taste
fake.
of my own
So it
medicine.
felt vindicating.
Nice.
We gave the fake name to the horse, and then we just gave all the things to the random thing. That doesn't make
That's
any
because
sense.
the horse was a cop, and clearly
I mean-
so.
Yeah, also, if I was the one talking to the horse, I would not have given it a fake name.
Yeah.
Kazun is just way too trusting for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, they just laid it all out there.
Love it.
So that's where we're at.
We did do some inside checking.
We did?
Yeah, it wasn't totally that, but yeah, also.
When asked, let's see, I think I get to some of that in here. When asked about her own discoveries, she deflected and didn't really share anything. We also caught her in a lie when she claimed not to know who the Tremontaines were. She claimed that she'd done that because she didn't want to dignify them by acting like they were notable.
She is fully aware that you were a Tremontaine, by the way.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Cool.
She was interested to learn about us and expressed interest when she realized some of us knew magic. She expressed interest in being trained at magic, which Kazun volunteered to do. During the night, when it was Aoife's turn to watch, Vayu suggested that Aoife keep resting and that she would watch instead.
Yeah, that was like level 9,000 sus.
Yeah. Aoife firmly declined because she was concerned about Nor. That would have left Vayu being the only one awake and left Nor fully not able to defend himself.
All this sus at Vayu when it's Herme that actually picked Nor's pocket.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't have
As
any
far
input
as
on
we
that.
know. As far as we know.
Yeah.
Look, to be fair, that is a Herme thing to do. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you know, he does that.
Who knows that?
Yeah, just a quick word.
Something he knows.
By the way, he shared a letter and I read it like 10 minutes ago.
I shared the unsent letter
Me as
to
well?
Astalar.
Oh, okay. I wondered if you would pick that as the thing you
Yes,
found. That's
I
awesome.
also didn't know if you and I want to talk about if there's anything else that he would have had on
No, I was
him.
going to leave it up to you. I think that's totally fair, but I thought that was a great thing, so I'm glad that you chose it.
Yeah. That's the only thing that immediately came to mind as far as like something that he would keep probably literally close to his chest.
Right. I love that.
His
Beautiful.
cold and hardening heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to summarize with Vayu, she, from everything we saw, has a pattern of being friendly and flirtatious, but also evasive and vague. I noted some questions just that I thought are on my mind. Could sudden magic surges like hers be connected to the Titans or the disasters somehow? Could it be connected with Ignixara, where the artifacts are coming from?
I think we also suspected that possibly she might be like you, like tied to a Titan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also that she might be here to possibly kill you, so we were kind of like watching you like a hawk the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Didn't we ask her whether or not she heard voices?
Yeah,
And she said
Aoife
no.
specifically asked if she had heard any voices around the time that her magic awoke, and she said no, but we shall see.
I feel like we made checks, but they didn't tell us anything.
Maybe.
So yeah, we don't know if she would be truthful on that.
Yeah. Kazun stayed up and did a magic lesson with her. He worked to teach her to work with the natural instincts of the element she's channeling and to find balance between exerting control and accepting what you don't have control over. He was a very good teacher. He discussed our plans with her, told her that we don't really have any answers on how we'll deal with the Titans, that it may involve killing, but not necessarily, that we're looking for the right way, not the easy way. That whole thing was very moving. If I could have not been suspicious of her, it would have been lovely.
Wait, what?
It's lovely, I believe.
It was
My
lovely.
point
It was
of view.
detracted from slightly by how suspicious of her I am.
I have a suspicion too. One of the reasons why Kazun was being so honest with her too is because she seems like a very like, despite all the like sussiness, like she seems to have really appreciated all like the good deeds we were doing and the helpfulness and stuff like that. And she came out of her way to rescue us and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like I'm wondering if maybe she was sent on a false trail after us and given bad information about us. And
That's
like
totally
having
possible.
seen us, maybe we can like convince her like, hey, like we're here for the people, like
Yeah.
and turn her
I feel
Yeah.
like
to
I'm
our
the only
side.
one having no suspicion right now.
That's me sometimes.
Just because
Not
she's
today.
pretty and bats her eyelashes doesn't mean you
Just because of the accent of the Victor, I believe.
Yeah,
That's why I like it.
yeah.
Let's see.
Also, her steed was apparently trustworthy according to Greymarch.
Yeah, Greymarch.
Big
Great
ram,
mark.
right?
Yeah.
Big ram.
Big black ram.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So
Greymarch
cool.
was sent in to ascertain the
Oh,
character of the ram.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love this little note, but unfortunately he doesn't speak Ram. I was reading before you side of you and I fucking laughed.
He does not
And
see
as you were
Priya.
like, oh, this touching part, and I'm like, over here.
Oh, I didn't see that in there.
Yeah.
I also am curious, we didn't ask last time, but I'm curious to ask Vayu what sort of people she typically guides.
Mhm.
Like, see if we can learn more about her that way. Let's see. I passed. Let's see. Hermé checked Nora's pockets in the night. In the single moment he was unsupervised.
We're such bad parents.
Priya messaged Helena, the shopkeeper from Coracia, and Helena's response was, Tremontaines control the North Pass, but we have a bypass. Vayu is not known to me.
So you didn't
So
write
Priya
the-
did try to
Okay.
check with the contact from the peaks about Vayu.
You didn't write down the first response?
Yes, the
Shit,
entire,
can you knock or something?
yes, the entire country of the peaks. That's basically like meeting an American in Europe and calling your one American friend and being like, do you know this guy
John Smith?
Craig?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't know, man.
I mean, it was.
She's
Worth
like
a
a
shot.
guide and a
Oh,
traveler.
yeah, no,
like-
yeah, I'm not saying it's not valid. It just reminded me when I was in the army, I had this old veteran man come up to me and he was like, I know this lady in the army. Do you know her? And I was like, no, I don't know all women
Well,
in the army.
there are only two of us.
Also,
So.
very upsettingly, yes, I do know her.
Oh, no.
I was so
Oh, shit.
upset.
Oh no.
I might have said no.
Right? Just to spite him.
Oh man.
Oh, let's
That's what it made me think of, so I had to.
He was wrong, but he was also right.
Yes! You're right, but for the wrong reasons.
Aoife, I didn't write this down, but Aoife snuggled with Greymarch all night because he
Aw.
wasn't feeling well and she thought he needed it. She checked in with him in the morning. He was very impressed by Hermé's riding skills and hoped that Hermé would allow him to serve as his new loyal steed. And she got to have that conversation between them, which brought her great joy.
After the whip move, where you saved him by like just holding on to him with your knees while whipping a tree, I was like, he'd be like, this rider's amazing.
Better than
I
before.
live only because of him.
Oh, that was such a great moment. Aoife asked him to check in on Anil the Ram, but unfortunately, Greymarch does not speak Ram. He observed from his gait and carriage that he seemed to have a reliable and steadfast character.
Okay.
That was where I got the image of both of the two dudes, like strong dudes meeting. I was like, this definitely is the vibe.
So the storm ebbed slowly over the course of the night. The tornado gave way to really heavy rain, thunder, lightning. And by morning, it had diminished to a light rain. We all agreed to join in the cleanup effort outside. Apparently, Vayu took a shower in the rain. The group.
She couldn't do
side
anything
note-
that people didn't decide was
No.
sus. She went out and took a shower in the rain, and everyone was like,
I wasn't.
"You're just out there taking a shower in the rain."
I wasn't suspicious of that. I think Aoife would have been
No,
like.
that was Heath that
Yeah,
time.
Heath was
Wait,
suspicious
what was
that
it?
time.
Was I sus? I thought that was.
Oh, it came off as sus. You were like, "You're just taking your clothes off in the rain." So
I
she was
think
like, "Yeah."
I'm beginning to suspect
that was
Heath-
more of like.
I was gonna say, was
Oh.
he suspicious or interested?
I was gonna say
She had no reason to think she took her clothes off in the rain, so it was just a weird thing.
I'm beginning to think that Heath's
Wait.
flirting is just him being very grumpy.
That might be Aaron's flirting. I don't know.
Well, he is also exhausted when he woke
Yeah.
up. So
Oh,
he's also
yes,
playing
yes.
Oh,
being
that's
grumpy.
why.
I was exhausted,
That's why
yes,
you were
I had
happy.
to
I
play
was
it.
like, this was a weird level of grumpiness, but it was because
Yeah,
she
I'm
was
exhausted
exhausted.
still.
Yeah. Let's see. The group, throughout the cleanup efforts, the group prioritized keeping an eye on Hermé and never leaving Nor unattended.
Aw.
Heath spoke with Sora again and tried to apologize for their rough introduction. What's a good Velton boy like you doing running around with this riffraff? Was her response. And he tried to deny being a good boy. And she was
I love the
insistent.
phrasing.
Oh, so good.
He did fix her door before he left, and used mending, and caught himself using magic while he did it.
Also, That does not reinforce you not being a good boy.
I'm not a good boy. Let me help you fix your door.
Aoife cast the 8-hour version of plant growth while wearing the verdant crown. We were already out, so
Oh,
she
yeah.
was like, we might as well use the from the vault. Just
Nice.
throw that verdant crown on there. She took Eilerin with her, and Vayu wove in and out of the cleanup efforts, practicing her magic, and that's where we left off.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wove in and out of the. Vayu went through watering all of the plants.
I wasn't even trying to make her sound. I just meant like she was talking to people and like using her magic, and like she came and sat with Aoife for a while.
Vayu
Like,
skulked around
Right.
this unknown town,
She literally
Shadily.
said, watering
Shadily
the
helping-
crops and
performing
helping.
acts of magic without asking anyone.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it sounds.
listen,
I'm like, you spent the
Rocky and-
whole time
with
helping
Rocky
you
and
guys
Bill
with the
Weekless.
effort.
you
Spy
know,
music
you
playing
know
in the
very
background.
well. You played her as like.
No, I love
I
this.
am not.
I love this so
is-
much.
I am not.
Hot and dangerous.
With the
Hot and dangerous.
Not only are you leaving out all of the positive things that she did, you're also describing some of the positive things she did as though they were negative things.
I'm describing what I think Nor would have noticed. This update is for Chase and Nor.
I appreciate that.
Nor didn't
Aw.
notice shit. He was asleep the whole
No,
time.
Right?
yeah.
Nor I noticed shit.
That's
That-
great.
That's true. I'm gonna wake up and be her best friend. We'll see how it goes.
You're like, oh, you're the girl that saved her life. Thank you.
I mean, that's
I
all
love
I
you.
know about her right now. So yeah, probably it's gonna.
Aoife would not have been suspicious of her, except that we've been fucked over one too many times, and now she's suspicious of anybody.
That's fair.
Michelle.
Oh no, she's changing.
On the
If it's changing
contrary,
for the worse.
Josh is 10 times more suspicious of her than Kazun is.
Yeah, and I would say Aoife's only like mildly suspicious at this
Oh.
point. I am slightly more suspicious.
I
But
don't mind the suspicion. I just note the bias in the retelling.
fair enough. She did do good things. But she also did them in a sus way.
Okay, good.
There was nothing sus about that. Oh my gosh.
We'll be the judge of that.
Apparently we will. Okay. Nor.
Yeah.
Boy, here we go.
Good morning.
Well, I don't think so yet.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
We'll see.
morning.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. You sleep fitfully.
Okay.
Your dreams are a chaotic mess of sensations and visions that all run and blur together. Cold wind pelts you and leaves your skin prickling like needles. There is howling and thunder, and intermixed amidst it all, flashing images, revealed as through the flash of lightning. Blood spattered on stone, the blank faces of your family members, and turned and twisted limbs. The strange drifting dream is imposed over a feeling of deep dread. The kind of dread you felt as a child when your father would look down on you with disappointment. It ends with you looking off into the twisting winds of the tornado. Two eyes like slashes in the sky, fading into the distance. And then a flash of light and a shock like lightning striking. You wake up. Lying on a bedroll, beneath a clear and open sky, the sounds of a town moving around you. You wake up exhausted, your limbs heavy, like the day after a long, hard travel, or of hard work in a field that you've never done.
Condition exhausted or no?
You are exhausted.
Okay.
Your party members are mingling nearby. They have spent the majority of the day helping rebuild and reset this town, planting new crops across the ruined fields, of Larkspur Glen. For the rest of you, as Noor wakes up and looks around, Priya has gone about through the town, offering healing to any who need it, and bringing the blessing and the word of Koros to the townspeople. You have been offered horses, and to replace the ones that you lost, and a cart if you so desire it, in gratitude for your help to the town. At some point during the day, Branwyn disappeared with a couple of the men of the town and came back and gruffly, through some mutterings that you managed to make out, reported that he had found and buried the horses that you left behind on the path. Your new horses aren't anything impressive. They're not speedy riding horses or war horses, but they're not ponies. They're simple farm horses, and they're sturdy and capable. One is a cream-colored pony named Buttercup, and one a reddish-brown named Whiskey.
Both ponies?
Both horses,
Okay.
just not like
Yeah.
race horses or war horses. They're nothing special.
It was Pip and
Barley.
Pip and Barley y'all lost. So the ones remaining are Thistle, Biscuit, who is a pony, Sprig, who is a pony, Greymarch, and now Buttercup and Whiskey, if you so desire them.
Can I go up to both of them and just kind of like trying to suss out which one would be friendlier to me?
Okay.
And all that. I think specifically I'd go up to. Which one's Whiskey?
That's the red one here. So it's kind of red. It's not red, not too red, but it's this one.
Great.
There's more words than Branwyn spoke the entire last session.
He mostly communicates in like grunts and gestures.
Love that.
Right there, Whiskey. How you doing there?
I'm gonna cast
Make
speak
me
with animals.
animal handling check.
Horses are not Heath's animal.
What animal is dogs? Are dogs even
Dogs
animals?
are his
Yeah,
animal.
that tracks.
And the pig that Shijay killed.
Oh.
Way too many animals, man.
Sorry.
What was the pig's name again?
Was it a crispy or something?
I think it was
like I
porky.
thought it was like a.
Wait, hold on. I'll have to find it.
I thought it
It's
was a
it's
joke.
not important right now.
Look it up
but
in a second.
Yeah.
Give me a roll first.
Animal handling. Ooh, 14.
14, not bad. They both seem pretty friendly enough. Neither of them seem skittish. They seem used to people, and when you reach out to Whiskey, he sort of nuzzles forward and noses at your hand, and then he starts sniffing around you like he's looking for some sort of snack you might have on you. So his head is all up in your space and around your pockets right now.
Wait, what are you doing? I've got nothing for you. I don't even know if I have anything. I mean, technically not. I just have food. Herbs.
Buttercup.
I'm excited that I get Buttercup.
I didn't even mean to do that, but I'm glad that you do.
I knew I wanted whiskey though. I think that fits Heath. I don't know. I would just try and find a carrot somewhere.
Okay. You're gonna reach in the bag of holding and see if there's a carrot?
You know what? I hadn't thought of that, but fuck it. Let's go.
There's only 10 minutes of air inside there, which means the bacteria that would decompose food wouldn't survive.
Wouldn't survive.
Interesting. All right.
Science.
not to poke anything, but does she get inspiration for her recap or anything?
Oh, 100%. Always poke for inspiration.
Can I get inspiration for just being nice and charming?
Did you bring snacks?
No, I didn't, because I'm a terrible person.
What?
Damn! 17.
You can get inspiration for helping me put away my...
Good! You can keep it. I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
I'm gonna let this one.
Really want the
Put away
carrot.
the terrain.
Nope.
Oh.
No carrot.
You have your dice
Use your
reroll.
dice reroll for the
Is it
carrot.
Why not?
Thank you so much for Gloria's recap.
Oh,
that
wait.
was an awful roll.
Wait.
Or
Wait.
Throw. I'm so sorry.
That actually was not in the bag. I wrote it down. We tried this before.
Oh, my gosh!
That's hilarious.
That's so good.
I love that about us.
Please write down carrots again.
Like, put in parentheses, like, no, seriously, no carrots.
Definitely no
not.
carrots in the bag.
Definitely.
Inspiration for keeping track of everything that you checked the bag for.
So
Who
good.
brought snacks?
I'm gonna show this.
Inspiration. Thank you so much for bringing snacks.
Thank you.
Did you also bring
What
snacks?
did you bring? No.
I brought the chips and the pretzels and mini donuts and mini
Oh, you
brownies.
brought almost all snacks.
I can get the inspiration for the payment of photos.
Oh no, I will not be charged for the next 2 sessions, and that at least I will do.
I asked her like 100 golds in the session.
Oh.
Yeah,
Next
too.
to
Why
the
not?
negotiation.
Why not?
I guess I'll just. Branwyn, you've got a carrot, do you? Or do you have a carrot? The horse seems adamant.
Could we buy some oats from you, Bronwyn?
Funks down to the stomps down and back into the
I promised Greymarch.
shelter.
If we got here, we'd get some oats. They got us through the tornado. I feel like they deserve it.
Comes back up with
Sure. I mean. Okay. Never mind.
a bag of oats.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'll let you start. Make a good impression.
All right.
Whiskey seems elated that you have offered him the snack that he was looking for, and
Yeah.
and immediately flumps his head right into the oats and keeps eating as long as you leave the oats and have
I'll try and pull it away from him, and the horse will probably.
When you pull it away, he sort of neighs and noses around you and tries to get at it, and when he can't get at it, he nips at your shoulder.
Hey! No! Fucking patience is a. I don't. Moderation!
I'll give a handful to Buttercup.
Make me an animal handling check.
I'm running
At
out of,
advantage.
I'm running out of
Buttercup is
room.
very.
To write our
on my
amounts.
horse's page.
Oh,
I'm running
no.
out of room. We've had too many dead horses.
Are you indicating which ones are
We didn't
dead?
even name
Yes.
those first
Okay.
ones.
We didn't have time.
18.
No, they're just listed as 2 bought from human melted by acid rain.
Yeah. Huh.
2 taken from Coruscant, 1 yeeted from Cliff, 1 returned.
I like to think that the term yeet is in Kazun's vocabulary.
Yeah.
It just-
Somehow.
It's like a
Yeeted
It's
is there.
It's,
It's an ancient.
Yeah,
It's an ancient
Centaur,
text.
like,
Yeah.
term, yeah.
Yes.
The ancient text says.
let you not eat yourself.
I
eat thee from the great cliff.
face my foe and yeet his ruin upon my
and
back.
Doth yeeted him off.
Yeah, Buttercup comes up and she has a very friendly air about her and comes up and primly eats the oats out of your hand and then also
Guys, we're gonna matchmake
nuzzles.
Buttercup and
Aw.
Greymarch.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
We already had a rat wedding.
Hang on,
Are we getting a horse wedding too?
I feel like there was like. Have you ever seen Shaq and his wife? Like.
Oh boy.
Listen, she's
Yes.
not a
This
pony.
Oh
is a
no.
problem.
Oh no.
She's not a
He's
pony.
a horse. She's a pony. Yeah.
No, she's not. She's a
Oh,
horse.
oh,
She's a
oh,
horse.
Yeah, I'm
She's
sorry.
a horse.
I'm sorry.
Your only
I forgot you
ponies
did
are
say that, and I
Sprig
wrote it down.
and
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Biscuit, yeah, no, because Pip died. Boy.
Okay, I gotta get that down.
I love how you're just like immediately, we're gonna shack these 2 horses up together.
Listen, Greymarch deserves to fall in love and have a good life.
But not forcibly.
I'm not gonna make him.
Matchmaking, heavy on the matching, not the making.
We create opportunities. I'm not a matchmaking
maybe
slave
some
driver.
gentle nudges.
See where, the rivers of life flow.
There you go.
Elswith, at some point while Aoife is blessing the land, comes over, her eyes always partially scanning for Toby, and
Oh God, so relatable.
and says, "You are welcome to stay the night with us again if it is growing later. If you would like to stay the night here and get a fresh start in the morning."
That is truly generous of you. Let me speak with my companions and we will consider it.
We don't have much to offer, obviously, but we have more than we would have if not for all your help. So
It's very kind of you.
So I'll
Did they find the money? Well, we haven't been back down in the cellar. I was wondering if they found the money that Pip left for them.
they've been working through the day, so they haven't been searching through the cellar much.
So I'll just jump in between you guys and then point north and then say, looks like he woke up.
Nor.
Hi.
Morning, sunshine.
Welcome back.
Why am I laying in the middle of a town square?
Because leaving you unsupervised seemed the worst option.
Oh,
And fresh air is good for you.
It's a nice day.
I brought some bread and water. And you must be hungry, man. It's been more than a day.
thank you. I feel
He's been asleep
more
for
than a
most
day.
of the day.
All night and then
Yeah.
through the day.
Whew. Apologies. I must have missed a bit.
Mostly just hiding in a cellar from Crazy Wind.
Yeah. He's gonna get up off the cot awkwardly. Caught in the in the middle of a town. Just trying to he's been sleeping in his clothes, trying to kind of de-wrinkle himself a little bit, put the hair down.
Reaches into his sack and pulls out a lit roller.
Honestly, a little prestidigitation
Yeah,
to kind of straighten things out. Okay. I feel like death warmed over, so I don't know how much help I can be. I don't fully remember how we got here.
You really took the worst of it. Towards the end, you fell unconscious, and Aoife helped get you on Greymarch with Herme, and we brought you down into the basement, and we just hid there. It was really, you almost made it. You're very close. But I feel like we've mostly helped as much here as we can. You should really just focus on resting.
Okay.
Yeah, we stayed the night with the Windermere family, who've offered us to stay with them again tonight if we need to. And given your condition and the state of the town, we've just stayed in the same village, and we've spent the day assisting in their efforts to put the city back in order.
And also, we made a friend. So I called Vayu,
Vayu is over with a group of the townspeople. She has hitched Anil, which is the name of the ram,
Okay.
to a rope to Anil, and is helping pull one of the walls of one of the buildings back up into place. So she's over there, sort of hands on him, guiding him forward. And you call out to
yeah.
him.
What are you gonna do with that rope when you're done with it?
Oh my god.
Sorry. Whoa, where did my
Victor.
voice go? Yeah. It belongs to the town people, so
Oh,
I can ask them.
Looks like they might need it. Okay, that's fine. Come on, yeah, come meet with Nor. He's
Oh,
waking up, yeah.
the Tremontaine is awake.
Nor, yes.
Yeah.
In Nora's mind, Aoife is gonna say, the lady who came out of the... I don't know if you remember the woman who came out of the storm to assist us at the end. She's a guide from the peaks. She has a very poor opinion of the Tremontaines. That cat was let out of the bag almost immediately, so she does know who you are.
She walks forward.
Does Nor remember him?
I
don't know that part.
You went out in like the last.
like as she was like racing towards. I don't know. I'm kind of imagining that last little bit is like because he was here and not here at the same time. So
There was a lot
yeah,
of
there was-
literally going in
yes,
and out.
yeah. So I don't know. I think if he remembered anything, it would probably be like the huge black ram, like a storm cloud, charging towards the group.
Fair point.
Which, in his mind, very well could have been a hallucination or something else. Like,
I think she would finish off her statement to Nor by saying, aside from her opinions about the Tremontaines, she has been very helpful to us and around town.
She's gonna pat Anil on the shoulder and ask one of the townspeople to look after him and come over. She walks over. She's got a very like sturdy, purposeful sort of stride. I don't think you were. Yeah, I do think I described this, but I'll describe it again. She's sort of in simple leathers and traveling clothes. And she does have that, you know, you can see as she gets a little bit closer, a small spider web of lighter scars on her darker skin. She's pulled her hair up while she's working, long black hair, and she walks up and sticks her hand out.
sorry, chewing.
No, you're good. We were all worried about you.
I understand you are partially to thank for the rescue.
I miss Nor. She gives you a very firm, sturdy handshake, and grins slightly, and she says, partially, just as I think we can say that we all are. You have very, very soft hands.
Thank you.
She does not have soft hair.
No, I have to
You don't
imagine
have
she
to say
has
that.
calluses, like workman's hands.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you rest well? Are you feeling alright?
to tell you the truth, I am feeling fairly awful, but that's okay. There are worse ways to be.
You had a difficult ride and you could not sleep in a castle, so I imagine it was very wearing.
You're correct. I don't know how much time you spend sleeping in cellars, but it was a new experience for me. Anyway.
Your friend tells me this is a habit of yours to sleep through the hard work.
She's funny. You're just gonna hear in your mind, that would be Heath.
He literally told her about the first time that
Yeah,
you met,
that's
and you're
fair.
sleeping through the first
That's
storm.
fair.
Sleeping like...
I don't even remember that.
I don't remember why it came up, but I remember you telling me.
Yeah, you were dogging on him for not liking to sleep rough, that he wanted
Oh,
to.
okay. I remember that.
I
don't
love that.
remember
I mean, that was your
specifically.
first impression of Nor. Like, that makes perfect sense.
I wouldn't even say it's the first impression of Nor because it literally
It's
happened when we were trying to camp before the tornado attacked us.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, that
And
too.
you were complaining about sleeping
I
on
mean,
the ground.
yeah.
Yeah, no, like, yeah.
Accurate.
I don't like
accurate
sleeping on the ground. My
statement
hands
is
are
accurate.
soft. What are we talking about?
No
These-
one is
these
trying
things
to
are
say
true.
this isn't true.
Yeah, this is not a factual.
I can't thank you enough.
Oh, I thought you were going to end the sentence a word ago.
No.
You're welcome.
Thank you, truly. It seems like we're going to stay here another evening.
Oh, are we?
We were just discussing.
I am a little late to the conversation, but I'm assuming you were with us in the storm shelter and also stayed with the
Windermere's.
Windmeres.
Yes, Anil and I stayed in the Windmere shelter together, yes.
I would love to meet you formally and catch up a little bit. I hear you're a guide, and I've done a little bit of that in my past.
Have you?
I have. I have.
You led us on a track that started getting covered in acid rain, so...
I heard that story.
That was not one of the better moments, but we
This
did.
is something that we have in common, though.
Hmm.
I was telling your companions that I've also had to face the rains of acid on the trails up in the peaks, though I imagine my trails were not quite so wide and easily traveled as yours.
It's true, we were in a carriage
Until it melted.
until it melted. It's been horses since then, for better or worse.
We do not like the horses.
No, it's not that. It's one more companion to look after.
Oh, and that is wearing a burden on you.
I think what he means
It's been a
to say
struggle.
is when you never know when acid rain will come down upon you, and you have 5 Neils to look after in addition to 5 companions, it's
Yes, I know this
stress
struggle.
is heightened.
Well said. I'm so sorry. I'm still a little bit out of sorts. I just woke up. Perhaps I'm going to go clean myself up, maybe finish this bread and water. But we can talk later, like I mentioned.
Sure. Is there a way that people usually meet more formally than shaking hands and swapping names? I do not know.
More formal than that?
Yes, he said we have not met formally. Am I missing something?
Well, he meant like a fancy place that you can get your drink and then sit down and talk.
Alright. I don't think we're going to find one of those for a while.
I haven't met with him formally as well.
Do you have inspiration?
So good.
That was so fucking-
The amount of shade over Nor.
Hey, no, it's fair.
It's really good. There's just some really good coverage there. No,
It has some really good coverage.
just
I feel like Keith is feeling really, like, if he's here...
Vindication!
Feeling so vindicated right now. He's like, that's how I feel!
yes, talk shit to the rich boy.
Yes, of course, at your leisure.
Yes.
Make me a history check.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I recognize the accent,
Anything?
the
Yeah.
ram,
Yeah.
any of how she's wearing her clothing.
I was really curious if Nora would recognize the ram specifically.
Maybe Nor's more used to Ford.
Said history check. Good joke.
Thank you for acknowledging.
I missed it. I don't get it.
I was trying to make a car joke in there, and that was my poor attempt.
Oh, yeah. I just missed it.
Used more
But
used
it was
to
a good
Ford.
joke.
13. Unless I want to.
With a 13, I will say that the ram is familiar as a steam.
Okay.
There are many towns, especially smaller, poorer towns, that are located in some of the higher, more difficult to reach areas, less built up areas of the peaks that use rams as their regular everyday steeds. It's not where you're from. It's not unusual.
Okay.
And it's not like for everyone here, they're like, this is a strange and peculiar steed to see. And for you, it's like, oh yeah, I know about this. Yeah, so they use these sorts of steeds to get through the higher passes and be able to travel through otherwise very dangerous trails that horses wouldn't be able to walk. What else? Her clothes aren't very, they don't stick out to you as being of any province, but being the person that you are, she seems sort of, they seem like plain, definitely non-fancy, non-expensive
Okay.
stuff.
Do I see anybody talking to Vayu recently? And it looks like her friend or something that I can gather some information talking.
She has been
Somebody
talking
close.
through the day to different villagers, as sort of all of you have been, like mingling, just like he's talking to the old lady and stuff. Mostly, all of the conversation that you've heard from her has been task oriented, finding what's the next thing to do. And you guys, who talked to? Was it the old lady? Now I'm not calling her the old lady too.
The
Sora?
middle-aged,
Sora.
Yeah,
40 to
The
50-year-old
grumpy
lady.
auntie,
Grumpy auntie.
yeah. Who you asked her about Vayu, right?
Yeah,
And
she said she had not been around for long.
Yeah. So what your crew has sort of picked up thus far is that she's also new to this town, as you guys are. I think someone also asked the Windmeers, and they said that they thought that she was part of your party.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone had asked Elswith, and she had been like, "She's not with you. You all came in together."
Yeah.
That was an assumption made.
Except
And we asked Vayu directly, and her response was just like, "No, I just saw that there was a storm shelter here and led you here. I just happened to see it earlier."
I think she said she saw Priya going in.
Yeah, Priya stayed outside, standing and waiting to guide you guys in. So
Yeah.
she saw Priya. She said she saw Priya standing outside the shelter and led you all back there. Oh, that was the other thing. I was like, what else would I give him for a 13? The other thing is that you can't. Her accent is known to you. Is
Okay.
what I would say. It's not like you're like, oh, she's from this particular province and city, but you've heard it before.
Okay.
Okay. So you head off somewhere?
Yeah. I think if there's I don't want to be in the way anywhere, but I'm just looking for like a picnic table, like some place either where workmen have been sitting down and taking breaks or something like that. And right now I am just trying to distance myself and sit down and collect my thoughts a little bit more. And I think it would be a bad look if I just crawled back into bed.
Yeah, there are a couple of barrels that have been set up that someone put a slab of broken wall over so that people could sit down and have some place to rest and put food and things like that. So there's some scattered breads and cheeses and fruits that people have collected over there, and there's some places to sit down. There's a couple people sitting and resting from the work that they've been doing.
As I head over there, I think I'm going to let's see. Priya's out and about healing people. You all were over there. Were you also over there? Did we kind of all convene?
Am I still casting, or is my ritual? Have we gotten past?
I was thinking that all that is over, and that's why it's drawing towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I assume Priya is left already, right?
She's here with you guys. She's just
Yes,
sort of
right
making
now.
her rounds around the town, trying to make sure that either everyone is anyone who needs healing has healing, or anything that needs burying is buried with the proper rites and rituals.
As I head over, I think I'm going to shoot you a pointed look, just based upon the heads up and you attempting to save me a couple times in that conversation. And I right now, on top of feeling just physically awful, he's like, okay, well, here I am navigating new social situations with zero information about what's going on or
imagine
anything.
having to wake up and immediately meet a new person that doesn't like
you and seems to know way more about you than they
you know
should know.
As you're walking away, I think Aoife would just say, glance back if you'd like me to follow, or I'll give you your space, whichever you prefer.
He's gonna glance back.
Okay. Then she'll finish what she's doing, and then dust her hands off and follow behind.
Appreciate the support back there.
Absolutely.
I'd like to think I'm a little quicker on the uptake than I was just then, but
You did almost just die.
there is that. The important things first. Are we all okay? I don't see Priya.
She's attending to the village. She was fine. She made it here far in advance of us and was able to give warning to the village.
Good.
Which I think in large part is why they've been so welcoming.
Good.
To us. Is that it was unexpected and came quick, and it was only by her warning that many of them made it to safety.
Did they lose anybody?
I probably would have found that out in the course of the day if any of the locals had died.
They didn't lose anyone to
Nice.
the storm. They were all able to get to shelter ahead of time because of Priya's forewarning.
Nice.
Some people got injured trying to get there, or not getting there fast enough. Is that my cat?
Yeah, it's fine.
If we take a break later, I forget to, and couldn't have done it anyways on my crutches today, but the little stool downstairs, it gives them a place to sit that looks over all of us. So they managed not to lose anyone, though people got injured in the tumult.
So no human casualties, some injuries. There were a number of livestock fatalities, however.
Yes. Good. Okay.
Be at peace. I understand.
Sorry, Okay, well, that is better than I think anyone could have hoped for, having ridden through the storm.
Yes. It was interesting. I think you might find it interesting news that these storms used to be more common here, which is why they have the storm shelters in the first place. But it's been many years since they've had one like it, to the point where many people have begun to consider the shelters not a little consequence, not necessary, which tracks with the timeline that
does.
we discovered in the ledger.
Huh.
Yes.
Just says Fury needs his throne where he says chair isn't.
Katya, you're so right. You're so correct, and I have been remiss and am remiss. I claim injury for lack of throne.
He will render judgment later.
He will render judgment, and he does. He has, in the last week, smashed 2 glass things.
Oh
all
no!
over in 2
Oh
different
no!
rooms. And I'm sitting there on crutches like, so am I.
I am more agile than Mother now. now is the time for mischief.
She can't catch me.
Time of my reign has come! Also, though, it's kind of like, I just put that together with the fact that I accidentally hit him in the face with a crutch.
Oh.
So, at one point in time, so probably it's just vengeance. Apologies.
Dislike the long fake legs.
Yeah! I must declare my
The time of a woman is done. The age of the cat is come.
Someone on chat said social situations. No, thank you.
Valid. But what of you? How are...
I was not feigning that I'm not feeling well. I'm sure it's a combination of things. Nice. I don't know, Aoife. We have a lot to talk about. I may need to be more forthcoming with some new information, but needless to say, it was not a restful sleep.
It didn't seem it.
No, through no fault of your own. I appreciate you all watching over me, and although I resent the comment from someone who's not traveled with us for a little bit, I do recognize that this is not the first time that you all have done such a thing for me.
We all bring different strengths to the table. And, I mean, in a normal circumstance, I don't think anyone would fault you for being uncomfortable sleeping in a barn. Or a cellar.
Speaking of faulting me, I know I'm not completely back to normal, but I was detecting some, barbs underneath that introduction. I can only assume, based on her accent and Anil, that it's familial in nature.
Yes, it would seem so. Heath was rather forward of his opinions. And she initially claimed to not know the Tremontaines, but it was pretty obviously a lie. And she said that her work has been made difficult by her work as a guide has been made difficult by your family's increasing control in the region, and that she claimed she makes it a habit of not acknowledging your family as a way, I suppose, to spite them or put them in their place.
That's not altogether unfamiliar to me. I understand that attitude. The shopkeeper back in Coracia seemed to be somewhat of that mind as well.
Yes.
But not to be too presumptuous, but if you live in the peaks, for better or worse, you've heard of the Tremontaines.
She admitted as much when we called her out.
Well, other than being prickly, she didn't seem like really much of a danger. Roughly the same category I put Heath in.
Shade shifts.
I think that's fair, though I will say one thing happened that gave me pause. Given our experiences, despite being in a hatch under the ground, we felt it was still wise to sit watch, not knowing what the tornado would do or what might come after it. Just seemed prudent. And she tried to convince me not to go and watch and to let her watch instead, which I declined. And there may
offered.
She
to
did
let
offer.
You sleep.
She did, and let me
Stay out of here! Stay out of here!
I'm just. This is what I was talking about, where she's
I feel like this is
she's like,
Aoife's
and then
conscience.
she tried to convince me not to
You
let her
didn't even
sleep.
let me finish. You didn't even let me finish.
Let us have our suspicions.
I didn't say it. I didn't say anything the first time. I couldn't help it the second time.
Listen, as Magnolia, I don't throw shade on Batis for being suspicious of everybody walking around in the street, giving people a hard time. I let her. Well,
she's extremely suspicious of everybody.
Aoife is a person who has now been put through betrayal and disaster.
Fair enough. I will adjust my. Again, I just thought it was funny. I'm sorry.
I was about to amend and say there may be nothing in it. She did just offer. There may be nothing in it. But given her reaction towards the Tremontaines and knowing that you were vulnerable, I felt uncomfortable giving her the run of things. Nothing happened, so I have no concrete reasons to be suspicious. But we have been protected of you.
Thank you. Although I'm afraid perhaps Priya and I are rubbing off on you.
Aww, that's so cute and sweet.
Okay, well, we can talk more later. The one last thing, I have no issues with her staying with us this evening. Any recompense or help we can give to the Windmeres, let me know what I can do. It seems like they've let in a motley crew with open arms.
They've been extremely kind and welcoming to us.
That's good. She did seem to indicate when I mentioned us going that she would be coming with.
Nothing concrete has been established, but there has been some talk of her traveling with us. In our conversations with her, she indicated she has also been investigating the disasters, though she said she hasn't made much progress to that end, which, I mean, you can hardly fault a typical person. I mean, our progress.
Yes.
I wouldn't wish our progress on others.
No.
Oh, that's going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wish our progress on
I
others.
wouldn't wish our progress on others. It's too good.
So, she also says that in her recent travels, she abruptly awoke to magical ability, which is what scarred her. And so I think she expressed interest in traveling with us, both in terms of investigating the disasters and also in the hopes of doing some magical training, which Kazun has worked with her some already.
Well, prickly though she is, I can't deny that she seems capable.
She does. She did save us there at the end.
Saved us. She has Anil. Those beasts are cantankerous, but when directed in the right way, there probably isn't a better beast of burden.
He greatly respects her. I spoke with him.
Oh.
Of course she did.
I still getting used to that being something you can do.
Just wait until she's like level 7 or 8 and has like 4 spell slots a day that she can use to speak with animals. She's
Just
never going to
constantly
stop.
on.
Yeah.
If there was a feat where I could just have it always, take it in a heartbeat.
Nice.
Absolutely. You're like me in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm like every morning, first thing, potion
Bam,
speak with
bam,
animals.
yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
And I mean, she's clearly from the Upper Peaks. She says she's worked as a guide. She's traveling these lands. This is probably a bad comparison with how beneficial Everett's cooperation worked out for us, but she's checking a lot more boxes on paper than Everett did at first.
I'm putting that one in.
Okay. How does everyone else feel about everything?
I think the dominant mood is that we're glad to be alive and to not have the weather actively trying to do us in at the moment. I think also it has been, I speak for myself in this, but it has been a joy and an unexpected comfort to be able to do tangible good for the people here. So much of the work we do is gathering facts that may or may not bear future fruit, and thinking, and it's all theoretical, and we think thoughts while people suffer. And it has been helpful to reground myself. And given the enthusiasm with which everyone has thrown themselves into it, I think I'm not alone in that.
I think I understand that. I'm more of a stranger to hard work than some of you all are, at least in the same way, but it's nice to do a direct, tangible good sometimes.
There are different kinds of hard work, Nor, and you may be a stranger to some, but I begin to suspect that you are very familiar with other sorts.
Well, if there are any books that need balancing, I'm sure I can help out with that. Appreciate it. All of it. Getting me here, the standing watch over me, the update. I'm probably going to take it easier, not
Okay.
jump into anything unless it truly is my forte, but please let me know if there's anything I can do. And I guess Vayu and I will meet each other again later today.
Do you want to talk about where you went on the ride? Would you rather recuperate first?
I'm hesitant having such conversations in such a populated place, not just because of who could be listening, but what might befall anyone who becomes aware. But needless to say, the skies were not any sunnier on the other side of things. I caught up with someone and met someone new.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know hardly anything. I'm not even going to pretend here. I don't know if they're the same or if they work together or they seem to have aligned motives, but if we're keeping lists of numbers, we're probably going to have to add one. If you understand what I'm saying.
I think she would kind of like look off into space, and then you would hear in your mind, they spoke freely about the Titans with Vayu.
I feel like Kazun heard that sigh from
There was
the
a
other side of town.
a disturbance in the force.
And
Pinks his head like, oh.
It is, and I think she would continue in your mind to say, it's worth noting that Vayu's magic manifested as lightning. I asked her if she heard any voices, and she denied it.
lightning.
Lightning.
Oh.
What is that?
It's the Kill Bill thing.
Oh.
I just
yeah.
it's a higher pitched thing.
I thought you were going for a da 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 da.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh, okay. Well, lightning. Okay. That complicates things. I'm gonna take some time to collect my thoughts, but
Do that.
yeah, well.
Are you hungry? I can bring you more substantial food.
Honestly, this is my stomach is still kind of roiling. The bread and water that Harame brought me is
Fair enough.
fine.
If you see a teenage girl, be on guard. She aspires to be a fancy cake decorator,
Oh,
and Harame warned her.
okay.
Harame mentioned you and your taste for fancy things.
I've been known to enjoy a fancy cake.
That was literally Hermes' whole thing. He was like, this guy knows all about fancy cakes. He
Just
eats
gonna
them
rape
all the
him.
time.
Fancy drinks, fancy cake. Yeah.
Honestly, given what we have ahead to speak about, a conversation about cake decorating might be a welcome respite.
Lovely. Maybe that can be. That's a way you could meaningfully contribute, is giving this young girl business advice on whether or not it makes sense to travel to Felton and open a cake shop.
Oh.
Maybe you'll find your footing in something that feels more sensible.
And just to be clear, is she in love with Harame and Orhi?
No, I don't believe so, but there's active flirting going on between Vayu and the two of them.
Oh.
So I don't know if she will also apply that to you, being who you are, but she's very friendly and enjoys banter. She enjoys banter.
Heath and Vayu would get along like a house on fire. Well, until she pushes him off a mountain, of course. Huh.
We're here for you.
Thank you.
If you need anything, you have but to call.
Alright. The townspeople use the light of the day while it lasts. As darkness falls, they gather planks and rocks and other detritus that's been broken off or scattered about, and to create an improvised seating area around a large bonfire that they make in the center of the town square. Each family brings in an offering from their stores and what they have, and set up a makeshift banquet. And despite the wreckage all around you, someone strikes up a lute, and they begin to sing some local songs together, and there's a bit of, not a widespread formal thing, like a more rehearsed, like there was in Agloam, where everyone sort of knew what they were supposed to be doing, but a little bit of couples here and there getting up to dance, and just a general tone of celebration that they're here and alive, and their crops are remade despite the wreckage that has come through. Vayu has tied Anil off somewhere at a house nearby, and whispers some soft words to him for coming up toward Herme. So you said we would spar.
Okay, here's it.
You
Here
said
comes
you
the
would
deal.
teach me a thing or two, yes?
Okay, is it a deal in mind or
Oh,
something?
is it a duel? That's up to you. You are the one who offered.
I would accept a deal.
A duel it is then.
Yeah.
All right, but you will not be mad at me when I beat you, yes?
I'm not like Nor. There's no formal in mind for that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna saunter over.
How many
this
HP I
happen.
have? 1
Just-
second. Look, you got a long rest. Okay.
Oh, you did go on, right?
Yeah. Okay. That was like 2 HP.
Yeah.
Would you like to set the terms then? Is it hands and touching only, or are we doing weapons?
Let's do swords.
Swords, okay. I can do a sword.
Let's try not to stab each other though. I mean, we just literally went through a fucking storm.
Oh, a little bit of stabbing never hurt anybody.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean,
No,
you're...
I've been stabbed. It hurt quite a bit.
Someone please get that out. That was so good.
Except for the fact that
I charged full speed into a black scarf knife.
Yeah, sure. Except for the fact that I'm the one who will likely have to patch you up, you know.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad either.
Do you have
She
like
makes a
practice
compelling
swords
point.
or something?
Him, feel free to stab
Stab
the
him,
fuck
yeah.
out. But don't kill her. Well, I can't bring her back from the dead, but
Oh, you would never hurt me, would you, Hermit?
Are you gonna bet? Is there any bet?
huh?
Is there any bet? Like, are you gonna bet on me?
Betting?
A bit. Look.
You don't trust me?
Mm-hmm.
He just knows that I am the more skilled one. He can tell.
Or something else?
I just look. She's an unknown quantity, and she seems pretty cocksure of herself. So you know.
To be fair, as long as we've known Herme, he's probably even more of an unknown quantity.
Yeah.
Probably.
We just know
Except
how
I've
much
known
of him
him
is
longer.
unknown.
Yeah. Oh,
In
give
terms
it a go. I mean, look, it seems like it'll be interesting at least, and just like I said, let's try not to, you know, cause irreparable damage.
Struggled over that one.
Look,
You hear Nor snort from a few seats away.
common's not my first language.
Oh no. What is it?
Common.
Oh, see, here you have the opportunity to say touch.
To say what?
She said, and here you had the opportunity to say touch.
Not really.
Next time.
That
And
was-
she moves over to get into place.
I will say to her then, though. But Elvish is my second language.
Do you speak Elvish?
I was saying that in Elvish, yes.
Oh, you said the first part in Elvish?
Yeah, so but Elvish is my second language.
That is very beautiful. I have no idea what you said.
I'm also picturing how hilarious it would be to hear Elvish
Elvish
in
in
that
Heath's
accent.
But you know,
Well-
when you're doing it well, like if he learned it well, he might not have his own accent in
In fact,
Elvish.
that was kind of my thought, but
Yeah.
as far as Heath has learned Elvish from a book, so.
Oh, well then
It's
you would
very-
definitely have your
It's,
accent.
no. Like I was saying, like he only knows like very formal speaking versions instead of like common, which
Kind of
you
like the
picked up.
actual.
I think that's the funniest possible combination.
That's
that he
really
speaks
good.
formal Elvish, but with his
But with
accent.
Heath's accent.
That's
Well,
the
so-
best
maybe.
possible
I don't-
outcome.
I
The
can't
best
do that.
possible future. We
I
found it.
cannot do that
No,
linguistically.
I yeet thee off the cliff.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm gonna attempt to do a Liam thing if we ever get a chance. I'll try and
Ooh,
do
I'm
it.
very excited for that. Okay, well,
I found something.
Well,
do you
it
wish
seems
to
like she doesn't
establish
speak
the
Elvish.
terms of the duel?
Seems like
There's only one rule, don't kill.
That is
That's
the
it.
only rule.
No,
Okay,
no.
No,
Two more rules than that.
don't maim each other. No
I'm
hate.
not gonna hurt, anybody.
You know,
in the deal, but
you're both adults.
Let us try not to actually slice each other at all.
okay.
That I think
We're
that
just
is a
gonna
good
stop
start.
there
Imagine.
before
Well, and she
in,
flips
very
her
moment.
sword over,
Okay.
and it
On the
has
back?
to the non-sharp
Okay.
end.
Do I have the swords like that? Like
I don't know
I
what
don't
sort of
think so.
sword you
Short
have.
sword, like both sides are sharp.
You have a
So I'll
flat
pick
end.
it. Okay.
So if both of the sides are sharp, then she's going to say, "Well, how skilled are you with your sword?"
What about having some kind of fake
She
sword?
did this the entire session.
I love
guys.
that. I love it so
It's
much.
not new.
I love it so much.
This is on brand 100%.
It's so good.
I just wanted you to know it might be sudden for Nor, but it's not it's not all of a sudden for anyone else.
No,
What about
I think it's
starting
great.
just throwing an arrow or something like that to hit the like some kind
no.
of.
Come now, let us spar. You
No, I'm
must be
talking
good
about the
enough with
first
it to only
round.
use the flat of your blade, yes?
No, I'm talking about the first run, and then we're gonna deal with
Are
the
there
sword.
multiple rounds to this?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You have only time for just one round.
I do not have skill with the bow and arrow.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let's do swords
what say you
then.
to 3 rounds, 3 strikes,
Hmm.
and we see who comes out on top.
Okay.
And if you slice me with that thing, you will owe me.
He can heal, yeah, I believe.
Oh, okay, yes, but then you will still owe me.
Okay.
Alright. She sets up a few paces away in a clearing
I
off
said what I said.
off from the side. So basically this will be using non-lethal damage. So the idea of this is that legitimately Hermé is skilled enough with his weapons to hit with, either the flat of the
Yeah, of
blade
course.
or
Yeah,
like the butt of his sword or something like
make
that.
him
And she's
yeah.
gonna try to do the same thing. Go easy on me, yes? All right.
course.
We're gonna roll off initiative.
Initiative? Okay.
Initiative first.
Of course. What did you roll?
What'd you roll?
14 plus 18.
Okay, you're gonna go first.
Okay. What do you want me to roll? Just 20?
Yeah,
For
you're
attack?
just gonna attack her. It's just
Yeah.
non-lethal damage.
With my just scimitar, I think same. It's 26. 19
Nice.
plus.
Okay, so hers was a 10. That doesn't hit you, right?
Okay. No.
Yeah. So first round, she sort of lunges forward a little bit too excitedly, and you describe,
I
man.
probably just knock him like from the elbow or something,
Yeah.
and then try to
Knock aside.
get her like unguarded or something like
Nice. Okay.
that. Try
Awesome.
to get away from the sword.
Slap her with the flat side of the sword in the side, and she pulls back away. She goes, okay, I'm only getting warmed up. No worries. No worries.
I feel like you're good at talking.
Ah, fair enough. One can be good at many things. The tongue and the sword, yes?
Yes, I mean we'll see. So this is 1-0. You want to end it over here, or you want to continue?
Say again?
You want to end over here, or do you wish to continue the battle?
Oh.
We're asking you to forfeit.
Everybody's watching you.
Well, then let us give them a show.
Okay.
Boo!
Second
You
round.
said you said 3 rounds.
26.
I wish you said that before.
What'd you do?
Oh, this is 26 either too. Yeah.
Oh, amazing!
Oh,
All right,
26.
you guys, she does a couple feints in and out, and you both come in and crash,
Yeah.
lock your swords together. And while you two are close, face to face, she says, "So is it actually Flint or Hermé?" And
Who the
Hold
fuck?
on.
We haven't given that up.
I haven't called
Was
him
it
Flint at all. I
Yeah.
only ever called
Yeah, I
him
think we've
Hermé.
only called
Oh,
him
you've
Hermé.
only called him Hermé?
Yeah.
As far as
I
I'm,
thought you introduced him as Flint.
No, we're all shocked.
No.
There's no way that she knows.
But didn't you tell the family that your name was Flint
No.
though?
We
Yes.
I only.
Yes.
You
Did we?
introduced yourself
To the
Is it
Windmeres
Flint?
as Flint.
shit.
because you wouldn't have introduced yourself as him. Yeah.
Did I?
I've got the recording. I'll go back and look, but I'm
Okay,
pretty sure
so-
you introduced yourself to the Windmeres and the rest of the town
So
as
I just
Flint.
tell her like I have many names.
Amazing. All right,
Did you watch
she
more of it?
shuts back off.
Okay, last round.
We
Well,
accidentally
you're gonna need
It's a
two
tie.
more
It's a
because
tie.
that
It's a
was
tie.
literally a tie.
We accidentally call him Heath a lot too.
Ooh,
Does 19 hit?
25.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Does 19
And also
hit?
8. It does, yes.
Okay.
My AC is 17.
So this time she manages to come in and get you, but she sacrifices her own good footing to get the strike in, and you get a couple blows down at her legs, and she sort of scoffs and pulls back again.
So what is it gonna tie again, or?
No, you got two. So basically
So
you
who's
won, but she's
higher?
gonna do.
Okay.
But she's gonna do another. She's gonna do the last round regardless.
2 points to 1,
You
basically.
ready?
Gotcha.
Last round. I mean, she could always get an actual. You never know.
Said 30, 20.
Very nice. That was not what she got. She got a. Sorry, I'm trying to add things. My brain. Only 14. All right. How do you want to end the match then?
So probably I'll try to lock her and then get the sword away, and then get closer to the scar, and then take a look at that scar, and then and then say, is there anything that you're hiding about that scar?
Okay, so you've got her.
Yeah.
You've got her locked and knocked her sword out of her hand.
And I said,
Oh, thank you. Here, I got
Oh no! Earlier I
So
was just
does this-
uncapping the bottle, and that was enough to send him running.
So she's wearing like a leather vest.
yeah.
With a couple straps. I'm imagining it with like 2 straps like this and a leather vest, and some regular long sleeve linens that she's rolled up on her forearms.
I'm basically asking more information about the scar.
Yeah, so you're not able to see below here.
I don't see here.
Yeah, you see the scar coming down her neck and disappearing
So I
beneath
say
her
how
leather.
far it goes.
No, yeah. So you said you say how far does it go?
Yeah,
She says,
best is
"You
one.
trying to get under my leathers?"
Oh my god. She won.
Oh come on! You've got her in a stalemate right now. You are cheek to cheek.
And I push her like, okay, you got it.
Let me do a real quick. I'm gonna do a real quick acrobatics check. Let's see how our girl does.
Where's the Haramay that gave away a belt buckle?
He doesn't have a belt buckle right now.
Also,
And a
the
bag
belt
of copper
buckle was
coins.
for a very inexperienced girl.
Yeah.
Basically, this is an experienced flirt. Entirely different.
She takes a couple. She staggers back a little as you shove her back, grinning, and does like a one-handed cartwheel back into place. She says, "It seems I am bested. Someone will have to see to the wounds in my heart, I suppose."
Well, maybe not quite yet. Perhaps swords aren't your thing. How's about some fists?
Oh, would you like to go as well?
Sure.
I see how it is. Take advantage of me while I'm tired.
So I'm going back and then just passing through the like heat, and I was like, just don't talk to her. Don't get distracted.
Cousin says, if you're sad, Aoife is really good to talk to. She's so wise and helpful.
I have seen that. I have. She seems very kind and very wise.
I don't know that I can provide the sort of help she's looking for.
You never know.
I don't know how to adjust this to just her fists.
Isn't it just like strength or dexterity score or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well,
You all gonna try to knock each other prone?
Proficient in your arm strengths.
I've got ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're. What'd you say?
I think you're proficient in your arm strikes, but unless you have like the tavern brawler or like fighting style or something like that, you just do like whatever your strength modifier is as damage.
This is too chill. Give me a. There we go. More party vibes. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything she can add to any of this.
Allison
To try to
says.
help.
Allison says, I think Priya would hope that swords were not her thing.
I'm glad she caught up.
Wait! Allison, you gotta be here to flirt, girl! The one time that Priya would actually be open to flirting, Allison's not here. Let me see.
This is great.
A+.
No,
If I didn't dislike her, I'd love her. So it's...
I'm on the same page with you. I mean, I'm totally
Someone
okay.
put that quote down.
You're like, I'm only hating you for retaliation.
I love that. That's almost the inverse of Chase's feelings about the
Lady
Lady,
Lady.
yeah, Lady Win.
Lady
Yeah.
Like, I love her so much.
I-
We can't
yeah,
trust her.
Yeah.
But she's the best NPC so far, I believe.
She says, "All right. Have you had time to think of your own terms of the duel?"
Well, I feel like 3 rounds. Whoever gets the best wins.
I think you need to tie one of your hands behind your back or something. You stack this in your
I
favor.
definitely want both his hands.
Was that out loud or was that Michelle? Sorry.
No, that was out loud. That was
Okay,
Aoife.
that was Aoife. Oh. She could be
Y'all
much
do
better
your
with
way.
her hands.
I believe she's quite skilled with her hands. I've seen how she handles a Neil.
And those swords.
Okay, let me see. Make me a quick charisma save.
Charisma save.
Mhm.
Oh boy. Oh, and this is, hold on. I'm exhausted. Does that
Enter.
affect it? Or that's an
All
ability
I don't
your-
think saving throws.
No, no,
It's-
not
I
yet.
think it's just ability scores. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Okay. I'm making, sorry, a charisma save.
Yes.
Okay, it's whatever this die is. Natural 20.
Oh! Heath is feeling extremely charismatic right now. He's like, I got this. Very good. I love that. I love it. Okay.
Don't
So
like-
you said 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What about
Best of 3.
a time challenge?
No weapons. Yeah, we could do that too.
No, I think why change the rules? Same thing. You know. I don't see any reason to do
Are
anything
you
different.
competing with her or are you competing with
With her.
Hermit?
Her. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just want to see what, you know, what she's got. And swords aren't my thing, so, you know.
She got words. Be careful.
Are we not wearing our armor then? And she unclips her leather vest and drops it.
Well, I could take my shirt off, but, I mean, that's all I got.
Are you still wearing that green jacket?
I mean, I'm wearing, like, just like a
That's
simple...
from red.
It's like a simple tunic. I guess the only thing I would have maybe is that long, like... Yeah, I guess I'll take that off. Sure.
Okay, you going shirtless?
No, I still have my normal
Oh,
tunic.
yeah,
I
gotcha,
have
gotcha.
fog cloud. I
She
don't
wasn't
think I have
asking for
anything
you to
do
take
with
anything
weather.
off. She just noticed you weren't wearing
Does it need
armor.
to be red? Or does
Oh,
it just
sure.
look like
Yeah,
it?
correct.
So she was trying to make it.
under the rain.
Oh,
No.
I see. You're trying to orchestrate a wet t-shirt contest.
No.
All right, how about this? No one leaves this
No, no.
area, and she points to like does a quick foot dragging in a 30-foot circle.
Fair enough. Alright then.
All right, show me what you have. Ooh. All right, we're not gonna do initiative because that doesn't make any sense. We're both just gonna roll.
Okay.
I feel like Kazoon
Can
would
I-
like recognize this as like I think like the Scintilla would have something like sumo wrestling because
Yeah.
their people
Ooh.
are like stout and like strong like that. Like I feel like that would be like the kind of competitions. they would have.
Yes.
For this
love that.
first thing here, I'm going to do patient defense instead.
Ooh. Okay.
Which
very
means
cool.
I'm taking the dodge action.
Awesome. Well, she sort of circles you for a moment, measuring what you're doing and seeing that you're firmly planted in place. She goes, all right, I'll come to you. And sort of dashes forward. She's not rolling well. And gets that is what? That is.
Guidance.
And
On her. Hell yeah!
Amazing!
Hell
you
yeah!
have to touch her.
You have to touch her for guidance?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
too bad. It's okay.
Also, with the dodge
Aoife
action,
thinks guidance.
dodge action is roll with disadvantage, correct?
To
hit me?
Yeah. I was thinking there's a dodge action in Pathfinder that adds 4 to your AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's rolling at disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunate. That is only 11.
Obviously not. So
Okay.
Heath will kind of just bat away any of her attempts.
Awesome.
Not bad at all. Perhaps a little lacking aggression.
Oh, aggression you like.
It's good to have a little bit of gusto, passion, as it were.
Then I can switch it up. All right, let's see if she can back up what she's saying.
All right. This time, no.
That's better.
I'm re-rolling with this.
Love how
Much
serious
better.
this
Much
has
better.
gotten.
Much
I
better.
know.
Much better. Okay. 24.
That beats her. She got an 18. Does that meet your AC?
That does actually meet my
Okay.
AC.
So she comes in a little bit harder this time and manages to sweep in for a hit that you could tell is going to strike, but you manage to.
I'll say he would probably take it kind of like an elbow block, and then you know, instead of like full on punching, it would just be like a kind of slap touch hits on like shoulder and, or I guess it would be on the shoulder, and then just kind of a nice little caress. You got close there, darling.
She says, "Oh, asking for aggression and yet so gentle.
Yeah.
I'll have to throw you off your game somehow."
Perhaps a little bit of fire and ice, eh?
She is going when you do that, and she's and you guys are close and you're sort of bartering. What's the word? Bantering back and forth. She moves like she's going to swing from one side and pecks you on the cheek.
Ha! Cheeky. All right.
I am going to make a distraction roll,
Oh, okay.
which is basically just an adjusted persuasion roll.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
What am I rolling, or am I just accepting?
Insight.
Insight? Okay.
Because that's what you'd roll against persuasion, right?
No.
I'm thinking deception.
Yeah.
What would you roll against someone's persuasion?
Let's see.
I think maybe insight would
Insight
still work,
could kind of
because
work.
it'd be like if you're
Yeah.
recognizing that
Yeah,
she's just
I'm
trying
here
to throw
for
you
it.
off.
Shit.
Like, to understand
I
that
have
you're
to-
being
Like you saw it coming?
I have to roll a 17 or higher here.
Yeah, because it's functionally like it's like a modified wisdom save, pretty much,
Exactly.
which is kind of what insight is.
Nope. 12.
Okay, you have to roll at disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay. And okay.
I feel like you don't have to roll.
Wait, hold on. Let me just read something here before. Okay. Okay. 6 here. Disadvantage. So 15. But I'm also gonna do flurry of blows.
Okay. 15 does not hit her.
Okay. Flurry of blows, which, I mean, technically, am I getting my 2 attacks per normal action, or?
If you are, then so is she. Is that what you want to do?
Okay, then I'll just flurry of blows it.
I was just doing a
flavor.
1-for-1.
Yeah.
It seemed easiest.
Much better. Okay, 19 on the flurry of blows.
19. That'll get her.
And I would.
Tell me what you do.
I would also like to see. I have open hand technique where there's a couple things I can do. I want to see if she falls prone, if she fails a Dex saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. We're gonna say that doesn't happen because she rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
So, you've gotten her. You dodged once. You
Yeah.
got her once.
Uh-huh.
So this is her getting you. So there will be one more that's
Okay.
gonna be the deciding factor on who gets who.
Gotcha.
But this time, you. That's why I asked. What do you wanna? How do you wanna? Because you get her, but she gets you better. Basically.
Sure. Since hers happens first, I don't know. However she would hit me. and
Here's
then-
what I'll say. She gives you a peck on the cheek and goes to move back, and you go to swing open-handed as she moves back, and she literally does one of those, like, bends back under your
Matrix
hand,
thing.
and her foot comes up
Yeah.
and taps you on the side of the head. And then she just spins on the other foot back into place.
Well, you've certainly got a little bag of tricks now, don't you?
I learn as I go.
All right then. Looks like it's 1-1.
May the best woman win.
I mean,
Oh yeah, and I gotta roll it. Oh no, because I don't have the dodge action.
no, that only happens once, so they don't I'm gonna use my dice roll on this one.
What's you rolling over there for, buddy?
Yeah, I was trying to see some
Okay.
my saving throws.
16. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay.
But she didn't hit you either. Hers was an 11.
Okay.
So you trade another couple blows. Neither of you.
You said she
managing
took
to
off
get
her
in.
armor?
Yeah, that was really.
Oh,
I didn't
the
actually
flavor.
drop
Okay,
her
okay,
AC.
okay.
It was just flavoring. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I was just curious.
I
Okay.
could have, but I didn't think that was fair to her. She's already not
Yes,
fighting with a weapon.
yes. I see what you mean. That's fine. Okay.
Okay, so you guys
neither of
dash
us
back
get a hit
in, trading a couple blows, batting each other's blows aside. One more roll.
I don't think she's really struggling too much, no, is she? Okay. 22.
And a.
Okay.
So how would you like to end the bout?
Can I mean, technically I have to do it with a flurry of blows. Can I still try and have her fall prone?
Absolutely, yeah.
Dex save 14.
Yeah. All right. So you do a flurry of blows.
Yeah.
All right, count it out, man. You're using these skills.
Sure.
Oh, 3.
Okay. So then.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah. Essentially, it will be. He'll, block her attempts or whatever, and then just kind of knock her in her knees so she falls down. But I'm going to catch her instead.
Oh.
Give me an acrobatics roll.
Come on. I've used all my acrobatics. It's just straight 10.
Oh, that's not bad. It was really more for like how
dramatic.
How suave it was. So you managed to knock her off her feet and then catch her, and
Don't want to chip there, love.
usually takes a lot longer to get me on my back.
Well, first time for everything.
Out of character, I'm not so sure that's true.
Hey, being flirtatious is not the same thing as being easy to get into bed. She lets you pull her back up to her feet, and she says, "Indeed, there is a very good bout. Thank you."
It was enjoyable, especially after all the shit I've been through. But anyway.
Were you roll? You didn't need to roll those at disadvantage, right? Because the first one's just.
Yeah,
ability.
it was just ability checks.
And
Not.
you being so tired today is very impressive.
Well, it's fighting's something I can get up for, as it were.
And healing as well. A man with many skills.
Sure. You've got any cuts on you?
Would you like to inspect me?
Well, if you want me to.
She does a little turn. She reaches down and grabs her leathers and straps them back on. As I told your friend, and she gives you a little wink because I imagine you're not far away. I would love to learn. I would take lessons. Also, seems like perhaps you could use a little learning in riding. And I'm a very good rider.
Well, I wasn't exactly born with access to, horses and things.
Understandable. I've been growing up around our herds for my entire life, so it is as natural to me as walking.
Oh. I'm not familiar with rams or things like, rams that size. Where do you come from?
Perhaps you will take to them more readily than the horses.
Maybe. They seem to fit my personality a little bit more, but...
We will see if Anil likes
Hey,
it.
Vayu, what about dancing? Are you good at dancing?
Only one way to find out.
Nor you wanna...
Thank you. I'm still a little bit tired, but I appreciate it.
Could have been fun.
Oh, it seems remiss to turn down a dance when there is chance for dancing.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is finished.
No, it's okay.
Is this a duel as well?
Yeah,
Or
this is
only
gonna
for
be the
fun?
third one. I just
It's gonna be the third one. God damn it, Hermé is fucking with everyone tonight. It's like everyone gets a piece.
So you lost twice, and I feel bad about it. So I just.
So you'd like to see it happen a third time? You know that he has been trained in dancing.
Look at him.
I don't know whose side I should be on currently. It does not have to be a contest.
What would you like?
We could just dance.
True enough. Not nearly as fun.
How about this? You seem to like lessons. I do as well. You teach me some of what you know about dancing, and I will endeavor to do the same.
Alright, but everyone is voting on who did it best.
That's fine.
For your performance role?
Yeah, works for me.
Hold on, I'll give you a sip of dream lifty.
After the night he had, he is not gonna indulge in any of the dream
You can
activities.
guide
I will
Before he
pat
goes
Nora on
in.
the back as he goes past and cast guidance on him.
That's so sweet. My allegiance
But
isn't
it's gonna be
changed.
He
advantage
needs it
on
though to
performance
just
checks.
his
That's why I'm
ability checks are
offering.
just
No, I appreciate it, but I'll play fair. Now, is guidance on your next roll or on a roll that you choose to use it on?
Oh, sorry. It's on the next roll.
Well, that's a nat
rolling
20.
At disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Ah, that's fair. Okay, so not a nat 20.
That's so sad. but
That is
happens.
sad.
Extremely sad. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No, it makes, he's not, I mean, he turned down the opportunity at first, so he's not. Okay. That's let's see, it's a D4 for your guidance. It's a 21.
21. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, Nora's been trained in this, and she does not seem like she's been trained in dancing. What sort of dancing do you show off?
I think he's going to try to, I guess, subvert the expectations, like, of waltz or something slower, kind of more structured or something like that. I am imagining that up in the peaks there's some sort of like, almost like you've seen like how Greek people dance, like the kind of weaving their legs back and forth, like the grapevine step, and like kind of whirling at the same time. So he's just going to start, like, take her to lead and start going and hope that, or try to catch her off guard footing wise, like
Very
just
cool.
kind of the shock of walking up slowly, and then getting into it. Plus the music's probably a little faster and
It
more
would be.
raucous than.
And he absolutely does catch her off guard. She gets 14. Nothing
Yeah.
awful, but clearly caught off guard, not expecting moves that Nora brings. And she says, "And what province is this from? This is not what I expected."
This is it's Verdian. It's like a march dance, the stomping of feet, and you're probably not interested in the. It's fun. It's fun when the music's fast.
All right, maybe someone can get the lute to play a little bit faster for us. Second roll.
Okay. Still disadvantage.
Yep.
Oof. Ooh,
Oh
wow.
no.
Do I use it? Do I not?
That's the number I think I
Do
saw.
I use it? Do I not? Yeah, I'll use it. Why not?
Was it a nat 1?
No,
It was
four,
not.
right?
I was a 3 and a 4.
Yeah.
It's not that good. That's a little better. And that is a nat 1.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think.
It's bound to be something to trip on.
She rolled an 18.
Okay, yeah.
So, as you... am I understanding correctly that you guys are dancing together?
Yeah.
You
I
sort of swept her up into the
yes,
dance.
yeah.
And she says, "Where I'm as she's sort of like starting to match her steps, she says, "Where I am from, it is very important to be able to step lightly on very narrow surfaces." And she spins the both of you so that she is moving on one foot and knocks you off balance with the spin.
Okay.
And it looks extremely cool and suave from her, but it looks like she's just sort of like dragging you
Nice.
in her way.
I love that.
like swinging someone around with you in a dance. 1 and 1, one more.
That's a 10 from me.
I'm struggling. I'm literally counting on my fingers. She only got a 13, so nothing crazy.
Okay.
But better than what Nora's able to do in his exhausted state. So she, do you want to describe it?
Yeah, I think after kind of being like dragged around the dance floor for a moment, I also like to imagine like when Nora swept her up, he was leading, and then when she switched to her style, she started leading.
Like, I'm not used to this.
And it's so I think probably finds his footing again, like he's not fully being dragged, but it's not elegant.
Yeah.
Like very, very clearly he is literally on the back foot, like trying to keep up.
Okay.
Like, okay, new dance, exhausted, doing it backwards.
Yeah, absolutely. And you sort of do a final turn as the person who's strumming the lute went into a faster strum and gets to the end of the song, and she mirrors Heath and dips you. And she says, "It is all right. We didn't get enough beauty sleep," and pulls you back up. Usually, I am dancing with a rope, so I'm a little bit unused to this whole partner deal.
A rope.
It is a style of dance where I come from. This is you use a weight on one side, and you move the weight with your foot and dance with the other side of the rope.
Huh.
Do you hear this, Hermé?
Probably.
Yeah.
Above table, are you talking about a meteor hammer?
I don't know what a meteor hammer
Okay.
is.
Highly recommend looking up. It is a really cool weapon, and using it looks like that. Literally, there's a weight on the. Okay.
Yes, you were talking about weapons. I was like, is that a dance? I don't know.
No.
Yes, that, but dance.
Yes.
Imagine that, but dance.
I love that.
That's exactly what it
I
was.
love kind of like the opposate of capoeira, which is martial arts but dancing. This is dancing but martial arts.
But martial arts.
Nice.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
I appreciate
They
being
must
given...
have very large dance halls where she's from. Or
just very wide open spaces.
One person dances a lot. Yeah.
It's like the flamenco. Like like most people don't dance the flamenco together. One person
Clear
dances
the floor,
flamenco, and everyone else clears the floor and watches, or they do it elevated. Well, while we are in the business of doing challenges, does my magic teacher want to show me a thing or two?
I started to think of a challenge, and then I got distracted.
Sorry.
Well, do you think you can put what you learned last night to use?
You'll never know unless you try.
Kazun will...
Oh, I should say, as you guys part.
What she learned last night with Kazoo?
As you guys part, she pats you on the shoulder, and as her hand moves away from you feel sort of a fizzle over your skin, and your exhaustion is gone.
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
I didn't get that treatment.
Love that she waited until after she beat you to do that.
No, I
True.
I think, like,
It didn't show.
seeing that, does it feel like static electricity? Like, does it,
Make me a insight check.
or I guess, better question, does it feel familiar? Like the same kind of hair on skin rising up that he
Gotcha.
felt in the sunken place.
In the sunken place. I forgot.
Kind of the opposite of the sunken place, though. The
risen
lifted place.
The lifted place.
You said insight check.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
This is at disadvantage too.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, it's not because you're not. You're not.
Oh,
exhausted.
hooray! That's good. 24.
Correct.
24. It does not. Sorry, I don't know where my brain was going with that sentence. It does feel like static electricity.
Okay.
Sort of that like hair, rising on on your skin, on your arms, just a little
He's gonna just turn, like, he's still walking away, so Kazun can come up and round 4 can begin, but he's gonna kind of turn back and give her a look.
Oh, she's not looking at you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Her
Her focus is
absolutely.
absolutely. She has a new competitor.
So you can look over at her, but she's looking at Kazun.
So Kazun will go up to the little makeshift table and he's just gonna say, hot or cold?
Ooh, that is difficult to say when not knowing the terms of the thing. I do like things hot.
Very well.
Cold. Hot.
He scoops a cup of water and sets it on the table, and he says, when someone will count us to 3, your job will be to boil the water, mine will be to freeze it. Whoever succeeds wins.
I like this game. Very fun.
Nice.
All right. Do we want to just do spell casting modifier,
Yeah, that works.
or what else? Did you have something particular in mind?
That or Arcana or something. Either one's fine.
Oh,
with me.
Arcana would also work. She doesn't, being a NPC/monster, doesn't have an Arcana score. So if we have.
So I'll cast Hourglass
So let's just do.
Illusion on the table.
Okay.
Remember that feet?
Yeah.
Not feet, but
Oh, to make
See the spell,
yeah.
Hourglass in hand.
Built-in timer. Love it.
So let's just do your spellcasting ability.
Kazun stayed up late giving her a magic lesson.
That makes more sense.
Just the ability, not the.
Not, I mean,
Not the what?
Not
yes.
proficiency, right? Just the ability score.
Let's do spellcasting ability
The
plus
mismatch of-
proficiency bonus.
I'm gonna
Is
use
that
my
Social
dice roll.
act. You get it.
Oh my god, I'm rolling.
She
such
makes a little
shit.
more sense
She's
with.
not gonna get to do anything impressive. I got that one nat 20. It's okay.
I mean, her dipping Nor was pretty
That's true.
impressive.
Nor was exhausted. It
Aw.
wasn't a fair fight.
27.
27, epic. She only got 14. Okay, so yours. Are we doing like a keep it at a certain level, or 3 different cups, freezing versus boiling?
Yeah, we can do 3 different cups. Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
She holds hers and seems to be like a little bit too. She just holds back a little bit too much, and you see it steam, but it doesn't boil. And she goes, "Damn it! The control is a tricky thing. That is the whole problem."
Oh, I was thinking we were both trying to do the same cup.
Oh, the same cup. That's
Yeah.
even better. Okay, I missed that. I thought we had 2 separate cups. Okay. Yeah. So the cup freezes over. She still says the same thing. Damn it, the control is the tricky thing. Yes. If it was explode the cup, I think I would win. All right. Next one.
Don't count him out for exploding.
22.
Nat.
Oh. You see her concentrate and you can feel in the magic moving through the cup the enhancement of the control and you can tell it's the lightning magic that you worked with her on yesterday. So there's like a buzzing sort of current around the cup. But Kazoon is Kazoon. Do you want to describe anything?
Oh yeah, you know what? I think he's actually going to see her channeling the electricity into it, and he's going to like find like some metal on the table, like nails, and like because it's like makeshift like barn doors and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Hinges and stuff, and he will actually draw the lightning away from the cup, like into those, so that he can just like tap it and it freezes again.
That's so
and,
cool.
And then he'll point to like the bands on the cup and be like, "Remember to use what it wants."
There are now
Like
little
bands,
current
like,
marks through the wood of the table to the different nails, and she's like, "I'm so angry right now."
He slides the third cup over.
Yeah, it's only I think I rolled the exact same thing as the first time. So 14.
27.
27. Epic. Amazing. She really like hones in and concentrates and gets both hands on the cup. But here's what I'll say for the last one, unless you have something else in mind. But she gets too forceful about it this time, and the cup actually just explodes as it overboils in water, and as it's exploding, all of the pieces of water freeze down into
little
the cup.
snowflakes.
In this beautiful, just a shower of snowflakes, and there's this look on her face like she got it for a second, and then, damn it! It seems I need many more lessons.
It's okay. It took me years. And
I do not want to take that long.
magic is not for the impatient. That is how you will end up like that again.
Noted. And well said.
You don't have to like it.
I was about to say I don't, so you have read my mind. Well, thank you all. That was a very fun series of tests. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you all did as well.
Not past one more.
Oh, not all of us are competitive. Some of us have a more
for it if you
cooperative
want
attitude. I'd love to dance for the fun of it.
Perhaps we will have a riding contest tomorrow.
Perhaps.
You really like to pick losing fights, huh?
I like to pick fights that are challenging. It means nothing if it isn't a challenge. If I pick something that I'm sure to win, what does that show about me? What is the laughter?
I would posit it says the same thing as if you pick a fight you're sure to lose.
Does it?
Well, it shows that she got balls, for lack of a better phrase.
I'm sure there is a better one you could find.
Certainly.
It's out there somewhere.
And like I said, common's not my first language.
But getting better at it every day.
Always.
Arguable.
Yeah. He practices every day. Whether he's improving is a matter that's up for debate.
I think you've made more progress since last night in magic. The entire time I've known it in language.
Even magic. Oh yes. Wait, no.
I was talking about language, but also magic.
Oh,
Probably.
gotcha.
Yeah.
About but y'all told her that he was new to magic as well.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Yeah. All right. Is there anything the group wants to address or do before the night winds down?
So I am a little concerned that if we stay here too long, we might give time for any more pursuers from
We didn't have much to say.
Windhaven to follow us. So I do think we should probably keep a watch just to see if anybody arrives in the night.
Of course, yeah.
That's about it as far as I had though.
Yeah.
Well, I could use a company while taking watch. I'm a bit tired. Just need someone to keep me awake.
I can stand with you.
I'm happy to take a watch if you so desire.
Why don't we
And
pair off?
sure, I'm feeling much better all of a sudden. So
I'm happy to join you, Vayu.
Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Unless anyone wants to fight me for it.
I've had my share of contests this evening.
Okay. Then you guys take the first watch?
Sure.
Yeah.
Change this.
Cousin, when did you first do magic?
I was young. I think I was around 15 or 16 when I first went to the Hall of Runes. I studied for
Sorry for all the changes.
several months before I was able to achieve my first cantrip. I was admitted just based on my intelligence. I didn't show any natural inclination towards magic.
So you read a book, or lots of books, and then
Lots of books.
you could do magic.
Magic is... It comes in many forms in this world from what I've seen. Some people have it in their blood and are born with it, but that's not the only way. It's something that can be drawn out of the world itself. If you know the right incantations, the right gestures, and have the right materials necessary.
I mean, I had to read a lot of books, but none of them were, how to do magic 101. They were, books about herbal remedies and maladies and all sorts of, common treatments for common illnesses. It was nothing that would indicate that I could do magic, and I just never thought that, for all my life I've just been, I'm good at punching, good at fighting, running around, of course, but magic? That's not me.
But I think you've shown very much that it is, and I think it's shown to be very complimentary for the things that you do. I think if you want to be able to help people as you used to do with Aunt V, magic can only really help you in that. There's things that magic can cure that a bandage can't.
I guess you're right, but can people make you magical?
I don't know. There's a lot about this world that we don't know. I mean, look at everything we've just learned about the Titans. I wouldn't say that anything is impossible.
I think Aunt V might have made me magical. Don't even know if that's her name.
There's something about the True Runes that makes you look at names in a different light. Really think about Herme. We know him as Herme, we know him as Flint. He's given several other names. But he's been the same person all along, hasn't he? We've not seen him act cowardly ever under any name. We've not seen him do evil under any name. At the end of the day, he is who he is, regardless of what we call him.
I suppose that makes sense, but does that mean, like, when you activate your true rune, it says your real name's like Steve or something?
No, it's more of a vision of a person. More like, I don't know how to describe this. Think back to your childhood and think back to one of the days where you're sitting on, a fence post and watching the wind blow over the crops. And you can feel the warm sun and the cool breeze. You can hear the laughter of children in the background and the rustling of the leaves of the tree above you. And you can taste the water that you're sipping on. You can picture all of that in your mind. And just, if you could, compress all of that memory, all those senses, all that experience into something simple that can be written down. That's what the true rune is. It's everything about a person. All of their hopes, their dreams, their fears, their accomplishments and failures, their strengths and weaknesses. It's everything about them. It's them as a person, just as a symbol.
Does everybody have a true rune? Or is it just your clan?
Everybody and everything does. You've got one out there somewhere.
Well, I don't know what it would be. What it would say. There's a lot that's happened to me. It makes me me. And apparently part of that is magic, so...
What makes you you isn't what happens to you, it's how you react and what you do with what happens to you. You have found a gift, and you can choose to either reject that gift or accept it. You can use it for good or for evil. You can wonder about its origin or be grateful for it. None of these are right and none of them are wrong, but whichever choices you make, they are what make you you.
I see what you mean. Well, I guess I've got a lot to talk about with my Aunt V when we find her. A lot to talk about. And that's
I
all.
look forward to meeting her too. She seems like an interesting person.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did put up with you for years and years.
Well, she took frequent breaks closer to, well, as I got older.
She did a lot of traveling.
So,
She took frequent breaks.
I think one of the things that I'm looking forward to in Macmaharth is finding out more about the Gleam folk. If our suspicions are that she was one in disguise we'll be very near there. We might be able to track her down. I would not say my people are very welcome among the clean folk, so it might be difficult, but what on this journey has been easy.
Well, if Aunt V is still Aunt V, even in some other form, then he'll be with me, and I'd like to think that scores me points, but I suppose we'll see. That's all I got.
You should give me a perception check.
Okay.
I think that's pretty poor.
You do it. Gotta warm it up.
Yeah.
Who wanted to take the second shift?
Perception. Did you want to go with Vayu, or do you want? I don't know.
Do you wanna go with Vayu?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Nora.
Okay, then I can go next with Vayu.
Do you have anything you want to do or discuss during that, or just hand wave?
It's the 12.
You did a lot of y'all did a lot of discussing with her last time, so it's
No.
Yeah,
like
I don't think I have anything.
You got 12, I got 9.
12
I don't think I have anything left with her. I mean, not that Aoife would be unfriendly, but like she doesn't have any pressing things to talk about.
No. I think she would spend her watch mostly hanging out near Anil and actually watching.
Yeah.
Oriented in the other direction in the opposite direction towards the road from whatever you're focusing in, so you can see if anyone's coming down the road.
Perfect.
So we're like on the Windmere's property, just like sleeping out under the stars, basically. Okay.
Anything? Perception check. Like shit tonight. Had that one nat 20 and everything else has been sub 10.
That would be terrible, except that my modifier is good.
Do be how it goes sometimes.
Right, man.
17.
Nor and
Oh.
Nor and Henry, you take the third watch. Do you have anything you want to discuss, or do you want to just do your perception checks?
Yeah, so I pull a piece of paper and then hand it over to Nora and then say, I know this looks bad, but I was just checking on you and I happened to find this. And I just took a quick look. Just hand it over to Nora. And I feel like you're in a bit of like lack of hope.
We're
Just forget leather.
no, it's it's fine. I mean, sure. While you were laying me out on the cot and making sure I was okay, you felt it in the breast pocket of my cloak. And you found the letter. And we'll leave it at that.
That's exactly what happened.
Not even gonna insight check. It's not. I mean.
I was hiding something. So if you did this thing, I would probably understand the reason behind it. So I was just expecting you to understand me. Because you were hiding some things as well. And I was checking on your body to see if there's
I mean, yes.
blood or something.
Sure. Yeah, this is typically what I don't reveal is usually not physical. But since you've read it, I mean you know, you've seen the I haven't sent it. I don't intend to send it. I mean, never mind the fact that communications that we could be having might be indicating where we are and what's happening to us and where we're being targeted, and never mind the fact that we don't really want to pull anyone else into any of this. It's probably for the best that I don't send him the letter. Plus,
Well, we cannot stop this thing and then help you out, but what I can offer is, before it's too late, if you want to go see him, I can come with you, or if you need a company on the way, we can just, or if you want to do it alone, you can just have some kind of break and then tell him what you think, what you feel before it's too late. Because I read that sentence you said, you're driving your carriage into a disaster. So none of us, we don't know what's gonna happen next.
I know. I last time Astalar and I were together, I made it pretty clear. I feel like you all might have gotten the wrong. I ended it with him.
I feel like you had to.
I did too. He was willing, considering throwing all of it away, not the, pushing back against his family and the obligation and everything else like that, but it didn't.
No. So, probably you don't know, but I'm good at kidnapping people.
The lore drops from Harry are always like chef's kiss.
You never fucking know what it's gonna be.
I did not know that. Also, remind me, but watching you spar tonight, there are some things that you can certainly teach me, and I can teach you about a different type of sparring. And maybe don't lead with that with other people. Anyway, it's
yeah, but I just wanted to offer like different type of solutions. And I mean,
no,
I'm trying to see how can I help you.
I appreciate the offer truly, and I don't know where they are currently, and if we'll run into them. Certainly, probably, well, hopefully not in Magma Hearth, but yeah, if we make it back to the peaks, that's a real possibility. But I don't know. There's so much, Herme. It gets more complicated by the day, and when I ran away then, it was just I was working for my family, and he had these obligations, and it was easier to relinquish him of anything that would hold him back, and I would continue working and traveling, and I sunk myself into work for a little bit there, but things have gotten exponentially more complicated since the last time that I spoke with him. And to be frank, I don't really want him to see me like this. First of all, he's going to be very angry with me, but
Don't you know about it?
no, none of this. I'm hardly anybody knows about this. I mean, it's not like when I got back home, I got a word in edgewise between my mother and my sister to let them know.
I'm not trying to tell you to go back to your
life,
but maybe there's a way to get you guys together. Do you think he accepts if we offer him to join us? Is Is he like that kind of person?
He is exceedingly.
Or he's like you?
I deserve that. No, he, one of his virtues is that he is not like me in a lot of ways. He is quite brave, and he leads. When he's working with his craftsmen, or he is willing to make the tough decisions. He's not cynical and indecisive in the ways that I am. So he would probably at least consider it, but I can't ask him to do that. Plus, our group is starting to get quite large. Not that that's a. I have some reservations about. She seems capable, and she helped us. So,
First of all, I mean, you did a great job, and then I believe you will be appreciated it too. And then finally, are you gonna keep that letters forever?
I don't know what I'm going to do with the letter. Okay. I was going to send it when we first got to Velton. I sent off another letter to my sister, which, as previously mentioned, may or may not have been a mistake, but I needed her to check on things back in Coracia, so I...
No, the best. I'm not trying to push you to do something, but
no,
I was just
and that's...
curious.
You... I wouldn't have kept the letter if I hadn't thought about sending it, but I don't know. Like I said, everything has gotten so much more complicated, and I don't know. I don't know if I should be going anywhere back near where I came from or people I care about. As of late.
We care about you.
Oh.
So you don't have to go somewhere else.
Herme, you are so sweet, and then you say things like, I'm quite good at kidnapping.
Can we both?
Yes, you can.
Nice kidnapper. So if you want me to send that letter or burn that letter, I am here to help, and I don't want to push you more.
Right now, I'm going to keep it, and I recognize that you, more than some of the others, at least, Heath notwithstanding, kind of understand. I don't want to call it a broken engagement, but
I haven't seen that letter.
I appreciate it. In other news, it seemed like things were heating up a little bit during the first contest.
Not really. If I'm giving a belt buckle to a woman, it's no, that it's the time about you talk about something romantic, but I'm not really into like fighter type of girls.
Okay. Interesting. Well, she...
What did you think?
Well, she seemed to be into you and Heath.
And
maybe
a
Cousin.
couple more.
She got us all to have a little bit of fun, which is worth something.
Everybody's so suspicious about her, but I have no reason to be suspicious. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I have no idea.
No, I don't.
Doesn't care anything.
I don't think you're being naive. By all accounts, she's. All you all have seen her do primarily is save us and help the people of this town. Everything else can be chalked up to bad days or an attitude or just a difference in culture. I'm trying not to make the same mistake that I made about Everett.
I mean, nowadays you cannot trust anyone, but I don't want to live with that.
No, that's the...
So let's see what happens if she's bad. We just...
You...
I hope that gesture was deal with it, and not just...
No, it was definitely killer. I was waiting for the words killer to come out of his mouth. I was surprised at the restraint, honestly.
I mean, it was deal with it, but it was deal with it in one very specific way.
Deal with it permanently.
Listen, I mentioned to Aoife that I'm afraid that Priya and I are rubbing off on the rest of the group. I'm not going to stop paying attention. But
Please do. Somebody has to do that.
thankfully, Priya usually has all my backs in that regard. I'll pay attention unless I'm willfully trying to ignore something. Regardless, I think we're more than capable. I don't know if she was holding back, but just as evidence, you and Heath, I mean, maybe she was mounted and we were fighting. I don't want to go down and possibilities and borrow trouble right now, but
surprisingly effective, but
yes.
Bringing it in.
Yeah. She's interesting. I have more questions to ask her if she continues on our journey. She seems...
Do you think we should invite her?
It's not up to me alone.
My word, yes, but...
I think
she's a total stranger.
That if she is traveling on the road in the same direction, then we don't have to distance ourselves from her. We don't intentionally have to exclude her. Now, would I like to invite her into this chaotic existence that we have been in for the past months and everything that entails? No, not necessarily. Not that I'm questioning loyalties or anything, but just, I don't know, the associated collateral damage. I mean, I think technically we're all warranted for high treason, so she might not have made the best choice of traveling companions. But...
And maybe Mag.
Maybe Mag. We'll find out, like, in a couple days.
But
find out next week.
Having another set of capable hands, another set of eyes, a capable beast of burden, and someone who seems willing to cooperate with us, I cannot say is a bad thing. And she's a guide. She
is, but it looks like we should wait for the morning and then talk about it.
Agreed.
With everyone.
I'm leaning towards yes. And you?
Me too. But I don't trust myself. I mean, I just trust your answer instead of mine.
I don't always make the right decisions.
I know, but you're a better person than I am.
Not when it comes to who to trust.
I know you just started to scare me. Well, loud, I mean.
I have more to tell the group later, but I think I met another one in wherever I was. I think
another one?
Another Titan. And or it's the same one that I'm not.
Maybe we have to figure out what's happening to you. in the first place.
Yes. What? Yeah.
And is it gonna be a dangerous connection?
He did not seem forgiving.
Oh.
I received guidance that was more clear than some of what I've been given so far, although it doesn't. I'll say it doesn't concern you all. You've made it clear that that's not necessarily true, but we'll talk about it. But
We should let cousin and Aoife know, maybe.
yeah,
Can't figure out something.
I think
De facto party leaders.
for first order of business in the morning before we set off anywhere is we need to consider what we might be bringing her into, and if any of this new information changes our direction.
Speaking of the morning, I'm going to get a perception check from each of you.
10.
4.
4.
You don't see anything through the night. No one comes upon the town. There are a few movements you notice as townspeople get up and move around for different reasons, but no one comes down the road. Nothing, I know, buddy. I will feed you very soon. Nothing treacherous or threatening. Clear skies, clear stars. The light dawns over the town. Some rise early. Many of the townspeople wake each other up and get back to work on restoring what has not yet been restored. Whenever the group, whatever conversations you have, and you can decide on that for next time, but whenever the group starts to pack up and get ready to ride, Vayu does as well, and packs her things and prepares as though to go with you. And next session, the disaster detectives head out on the road, given what rations the town could spare, which were not much, but they gave you a meal for the morning.
That's nice.
And the 2 horses that
Whiskey and Buttercup.
Whiskey and Buttercup.
So
Plus all the-
what are we gonna do with the biscuit and
You
the
know-
ponies?
you-
We just let them.
He buried them.
The ones that
Oh,
died.
the ones
The
that are
father-
they alive.
The father.
You still need them. You only
Yeah,
have 6
we're-
horses.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
we lost
switched.
2 and we got
died,
2.
so they gave you 2.
Okay, so can we switch that pony with just the normal horse? Is it possible?
They
So
don't
we
have
can-
more than 2 horses
Nah,
to spare.
okay.
Hey, buddy, I know. But you're on Greymarch.
I am,
Yeah,
but
So who's on who? Because you had a pony. So
I'm on
you're
whiskey,
on Whiskey.
'cause I
You're on
know.
Buttercup.
Yeah.
You're on Sprig.
I'm on Sprig still, yeah.
Is Nora now on Biscuit then?
I think I have to be, yeah, because Barley was mine.
Because
and
Barley was
he's-
yours, and Greymarch chose Heath.
so can you tell Greymarch?
That's hilarious.
Hey, yeah.
He's not a cop horse anymore. He's a detective horse.
Promotion! Oh, he's not a sergeant. He's a lieutenant. Yeah, that's good.
So we'll
Sneaky.
start next session with the disaster detectives out on the road,
On the
riding
road again.
southwest toward Magmahearth, on the road out from Larkspur Glen, with Vayu in tow. If you want her to leave you, you can tell her on the trail.
I don't know, she's too fun to flirt with, so.
Yeah, we don't have to hash it out, but how is, quick, thumbs up, thumbs down, how's everybody else
Thumbs
feeling about?
I think I'm 80% sure that she's fine. The 20% is more so of just like, well, from Heath's perspective, I think Heath is fine, like safe. It's more so of like how does she relate to you?
Yeah.
Because above table, like the lightning and the other Titan being lightning.
Above table, Nor believes everything he told Harame, but Nor also wants to keep her around because
Yeah, because it could be